Hello! Welcome to Dragon Day and Glyza's birthday fundraiser for the Children's Burn Foundation. So happy to have you all here and chat with us and everybody here at my table, my virtual table. I'm Aliza Pearl, your game master for this next few hours, and we are playing Delivery Dragons, where my table of players is going to be a group of small Drake dragons who work for a postal service. And a couple of things just to point out. This is a fundraiser for the Children's Burn Foundation, and so there are ways to donate that will be popping up in the chat. Make sure to check those out. And also, we are going to have giveaways at our break. So about an hour and 40-ish minutes from now, we will take a break. Stick around because we're going to be giving away some fabulous things, and you don't want to miss that. So, without further ado, we're going to just jump in and we'll get all our introductions done within the world of this game. So, Delivery Dragons. You all are a group of young drakes who have recently finished the training for the Delivery Dragons Postal Service. Now, the Delivery Dragons Postal Service is a independent, small to medium-sized, family-owned company. And the dragon who runs it is named Beryl. This is your boss. This is the person who has trained you and has handpicked all of you to become delivery dragons. You all may recognize and know from her history and the history of this group, the Drake Delivery Postal Service, that she used to run it with her sister Jeritha. But some of you may or may not know they recently split. Jeritha has her own delivery service with her own drakes, and it's a topic that's kind of dicey. But you all here stand on the main floor of the office. You are actually in a tower. That's where your headquarters are for this postal service. A beautiful tower high above the land. And you all are lined up, having just completed your training, and you've just been pinned with your delivery drake service pins to your uniform, standing tall and proud in front of Beryl. Beryl strides back and forth in front of you all, delivering her final speech of the training program. And you all have been very talented in your training. I'm proud of you all. And I know that once we get some jobs on the board, and she looks over her shoulder at a blank board, which is where the jobs will be written. I'm sure you will all do me proud and put us back on the map as a delivery service, the top prime delivery service of this land. Now, I want you all to step forward one at a time. And in order to close out your formal training before you get sent on your first mission, tell me one thing you learned from our training. And so, who would like to go first?
I would.
Okay.
I would like to go first.
Dude, you step forward. And
yeah.
What do people see? What do you look like?
Dude is a dragon. Dude has kind of like a kind of like mix of like warm colored scales, so like browns, oranges, yellows, like all those warm colors. And a little bit of fur that like kind of grows out on like the underbelly and like on the face, and is like in kind of that same warm tone of like of yellow. And unlike the darkest part, like the scales on his back, he does have a sublime tattoo. And dude says, and then most importantly, dude has like on their forehead, wrapped with a red bow, a like cosplay horn that's made of like a really nice material. It's got like a little bit of like a swirling pearl pattern to it. It's really nice. And it's just tied there with the bow like under the chin. And dude says, sup, Your Majesty. I want to thank you. I loved the training. I thought it was like top notch. I learned primarily that like people really like getting their packages. It like makes them real happy. It's like sometimes you think like were people happy before packages? I think I think probably like not as much. So I think that I've really gotten a good insight into like what makes people happy, and it's definitely got a lot to do with packages. So I'm proud to be a part of that. So thank you.
Wonderfully stated, dude. And who is next? And she looks at the rest of you.
Shochi just like sticks out like their neck even further. They've been at like drawing up to full height, which is not much. Shochi is a Quetzalcoatl, so a serpent dragon, entirely gold and shimmering. Oh, weird. Okay, sure. No problem. So weird.
Troubleshooting some captions.
You need to
No
mute the
worries.
tab.
Oh,
Just not the yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I muted the tab and I thought it had unmuted my mic, but I did not unmute my mic, but it should be working now.
And
Is it
are my
working?
captions coming through now too, Daniel? Huh. Odd. Okay.
It's making the little feedback symbol when I talk for me.
Did you click the captioner?
Oh, okay. Okay, sick.
Test, test, test. Yeah, mine aren't working. I will keep troubleshooting that. Shochi, go ahead.
Okay. So Shochi is a serpent dragon, which means kind of like there's these little feather-like appendages that are not actual feathers or like traditional wings so much as just like very choppy looking things that flitter around at the edge of her body, and then at the end she has like a very like feathered out little tail, and she is extremely shiny and gold, which is both like good because it's a statement of pride for her. She's all gold, she feels pretty. On the other hand, dragons do tend to steal her sometimes, or try to, because she's glittery. So occasionally she will turn around and have to smack somebody off of like grabbing her by the tail, trying to put them into a horde, and remind them that she is not a statue. She is in fact a hardworking dragon. She takes delivery very seriously, and she was top of her class for at least one class. And as a reward, got this very pretty, very heavy collar that she always wears. And so she kind of just like stands up. She's just like, my favorite thing that we learned was how to efficiently and quickly do our jobs in a way that brings people joy and service. And she starts talking, and it's not stopping. It's like it is a sentence. It's just one sentence, but the sentence has so many commas and subclauses that it looks like, so her cheeks are starting to turn a little bit like of a brassy hue instead of gold because she's running out of air while she's speaking. But it doesn't stop her until it is a nice copper color around her cheeks, and she goes, and so I would like to say thank you for all you have instructed. It's been 10 years since she started talking. No, she's been talking for a good solid few minutes. So thank you very much. I cannot wait to show how great our agency is, and I want you to be the best delivery dragon that ever was.
Wonderfully stated, Shochi. And please take a breath. Just there you go. There you go. Wonderful. And who else? You all have to do it, so step up.
Since my sister just went, hi.
Hello, Potato.
Hi.
And you see this another little tiny dragon, the same exact size as her sister Shochi, comes out. She is a little less shiny than her sister. She's definitely like she's a nervous wreck, and you could tell that she's kind of like she's always like anxious and looking around. She's hyper vigilant, and because of this, she tends to like dart and hide in like strange places. A lot of times, it's like under things. So she's got like a fine layer of like dust and soot on her that's just from like darting into like little hiding corners and places, little cobweb here there that they pick off. They are got feathery wings as well, but theirs is kind of it's like attached on like a little harness that goes around. It's not actually their wings that they have. They are like a little bit nicer than their sisters, not as kind of like fluffed out, but you can tell that underneath these wings there is a pair of like attached little feathers, just like their sisters, that's under there and kind of scratchy. And they come out and go, I have learned to be hyper vigilant and always be prepared and always keep my eye on Chochi because sometimes she talks customers' ear off. So a lot of times I end up having to kind of like grab her by the tail and just like pull her around. And just, but you know, you just gotta be vigilant. You never know. You never know when someone's going to try and steal her again or something. But yeah, that's me. Hi, bye. And you see that kind of like slither back into the line.
Thank you, Potato. Wonderfully said as well.
Cornelius will step forward next. This kind of black and white serpentine dragon with long whiskers and horns that have beautiful ribbons tied to them that go all the way back down his body. And he will step forward. Well, I have learned that we must do our best for the company, and that it is very, very important that we do not keep all of the shiny things to ourselves, since it will make us look bad, and it is better for all of us to look good and majestic.
That is very wise, Cornelius. Please, everyone note, do not keep the shiny things for yourself. Everyone repeat that. Do not
Not
keep
I-
the shiny things
This-
for yourself.
There's
Yes.
Including me.
So Beryl
Including
doesn't
Shochi.
Beryl doesn't say anything because Beryl is currently like curled up and fully like
Beritha strides over to you, Beryl, and just gently nudges you with her foot. Beryl,
Yes.
please tell us what you learned from training.
All the best places to take naps at the post office.
How wonderful. You know, it
Dude
is
is like-
important to be rested, well rested
Yes,
before
it's
your
very
shift.
important to be extremely well rested, which is why I should go back to sleep now. So, bye-bye.
Yes, why don't you just curl up on that little couch over there? Go ahead.
That's perfect.
I like to
So-
take care of my drakes. I want you all to be well rested.
Beryl is a lung dragon, but a very fluffed up, furry one. She has like deep red, like almost burgundy scales and like a lot of white fur around the neck, around the chest, and on her tail. And her underbelly sort of shifts between green and purple. And she has this massive collar that's just encrusted with different types of beryl, like alexandrite, feldspar, just all these different types of stones that are part of the same stone family. And she is extremely lazy, curious, but lazy, and really likes her naps. She is not the top of the class by a long shot.
Beritha ushers you over to the couch. There you go. Just go ahead. We don't have any current jobs anyway, so I'd like for you all to stay focused, rest, think about your training, and maybe review some maps.
She does that like cat thing where she uses her claws to like tear at the couch before like curling into a round sort of like cinnamon roll and falling asleep.
Okay. And just as this happens, The old-timey looking phone on the wall of the tower lights up and starts to ring. And Bertha says, "Oh, could that be a job for us?" And she walks over to the phone and answers it. And you hear her say on her end, "Delivery Dragon Postal Service, this is Bertha. How may I help you?" "Yes." "Oh, how terrible." "Oh, we can fix that up right for you. Yes, we are on it. Please, yes, just send us over by wire the addresses, and we will come pick up the packages and deliver them for you promptly." "Thank you so much." And she hangs up. "Well, Drakes, we have our first job."
Sick.
Amazing.
And you see an also old-timey looking fax machine in this tower, and it lights up, and you hear that bzz, 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 as it starts to print out directions and instructions for this job. Bertha strolls over to and takes out the pages as they get printed out. And she says, "All right, here are the details." Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah, like what's the package?
Oh, well, it's several packages. So you all are on this mission. I will need everyone to be involved. Now, there's a local Fey jewelry designer named Forth. She's actually an old friend of mine from school. She had hired the other delivery dragon service that my sister runs for a job last week, but they did poorly, and she needs someone to do the job better. Basically, they were supposed to send some invites for her showcase that is happening tonight at the stroke of midnight. And those invites did not get delivered to all of her guests. These are very special VIP guests, and so she needs them delivered tonight.
Did you say jewelry?
Yes, I did.
Beryl
Four.
just pops up, completely awake all of a sudden.
Yes, you may have seen her at some of the markets. She does the like butterfly jewelry, but then she also specializes in just the solo beautiful solitaire gems. I used to have one of those rings myself, just like gorgeous, sparkling, large, beautiful things.
Just out of like curiosity, like what happened to it? You said you used to have it, you don't have it anymore.
Oh, I
So, like,
don't.
is it-
I like to look professional as possible, so I just keep it at home. I don't wear it to work. It's very expensive.
My
Okay.
choice.
And she like looks at Beryl.
What?
She said, smart choice.
Beryl, I don't like what you're implying.
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying it was a wise decision.
Beryl flicks her tail at Shochi.
Are we able to keep the rings as well, or do we give those to the people?
Do you get to keep the rings? No.
I mean, it's like a fair question, like do people need all of the jewelry or just like most of it?
Like some of it.
I would like to remind you all of lesson 1 in your training. The packages are only for the clients. Everyone repeat after
Bye.
me. The packages are
Is
only
that
for...
So, on the client.
Yes, very good, very
Yeah.
good.
But they could not all be for the client.
Boy. Let's bring up a very good point about possible compensation for our work doing things. And you see that Potato kind of squirms out from like a little corner that they have hidden in from the sound of the fax machine coming through. Yes, that would be a good thing, because that could tempt some of us to maybe not take the shiny things. Not that I particularly have a problem with that at all. That might not, maybe that's a thing, but still,
Oh, of course you'll be compensated. Of course. And she actually strolls over to the employee board. There's a bulletin board that has all the like workplace safety posters, pictures of dragons like falling off of chairs and with their heads sticking in sinks, showing you what not to do in the workplace. And she points to a little chart on there and she says, "This is the rate sheet for your experience. Your first month you make two silver per delivery. Your second month, that doubles, and on from there. It does level out, as you can see, at some point, but you will be compensated, of course. There's no need to take or keep anything that you deliver for yourself.
May I request to possibly sweeten the deal? Maybe like put a little glitter on the silver, make it just a little sparklier. It's just something, you know, kind of go woo, 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 distract you a little more than like, you know, put jewelry. Like you gotta make it better than jewelry. That's all I'm all I'm saying. Cause the temptation, it's there.
Sure. How about this? I will happily renegotiate your salaries, and if you'd like to get jewelry instead of silver after this delivery, we can talk about it. But this delivery must be perfect, must go off without a hitch. You have to show my sister Jeritha that we are the superior postal service.
You got it, Your Highness.
Could
That's
we al-
exactly what I needed to hear.
Alternatively, could we keep the rings and blame it on her?
No,
No.
we have a
So
reputation to uphold.
That's pretty. I know. You know what? I've got a pretty smarmy brother, Beryl. And if he ever starts acting up again, I'm totally calling you.
Why?
Because that was a really good idea.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
We must be honest as dragons. It is our pride, and it reflects on all of us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Fine.
Shoshi creeps up to Beritha and like had been like as this was going on was like furiously scribbling on a notepad, and she rips it out very evenly, and she like tugs on whatever she can reach from the floor and like lifts it up, and it is a formal request to renegotiate her salary to add a small bowl of glitter that she may roll around in for approximately 10 minutes.
Oh, all right. Yes. Yes. Okay. I will. We will talk about this when you get back.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I think this can be arranged for. Any other formal requests for salary renegotiation? All right. Well, I think we're ready to begin this new mission. And she hands you each a sheet of paper. And there are 5 total, so you each get one. And she says, so you each have a package to re-deliver that was lost the first time. You'll be going to her workshop first to pick up your packages, and then from there you will deliver to their recipients. Now, she has also given me a bit of a heads up that Jeritha's dragons, well, they've been having problems. She, Fourth, this jewelry designer, believes that some of them may have stolen the packages before. So they might be waiting for you or looking for you. You might want to all travel together for each of your deliveries. I think it will be safer that way. You could help protect each other and keep an eye out for any other dragons, delivery dragons. Thieves.
I can't imagine what would make a dragon steal.
I can't either. Isn't that just awful, Beryl? Can you imagine?
Totally awful, yes. Mhm. Uh-huh.
Yes.
But they won't get these over my tired body. It's not worth dying for.
Yeah.
No, please don't die on the job. There's a whole thing in the employee packet about that.
And the dragon with the crossed out eyes. I remember.
Yes, exactly
Dying
that one.
is like super frowned upon.
That's on the employee's poster.
Yeah.
Not to do at work. Don't die.
Do it on your own time.
Mhm, mhm.
We
It's a
have nothing to
liability
fear
issue.
from them.
That's the spirit, Cornelius. You all are formidable. You are strong dragons and even stronger delivery dragons. Hear, hear. Now off you go. So, on each of your sheets, the top is the same. You'll see the delivery dragon postal service font at the top, the logo, and underneath you'll see the first address you go to with the instructions, pick up packages for delivery at this address. That address is the location of Fourth, the local jewelry designer. She's not too far from your tower. You know exactly what part of town this is in. And you all have that same address on there. The rest of your sheets, each of you has a different address below that to deliver your specific package to. So the first stop is to pick up your packages at Fourth.
You ready?
All right. Come on, Potato.
Oh, I'm never ready. Okay. Do I have everything?
And you see Potato kind of like feels around, kind of pats himself down.
He's like, okay. Are you good to go, Shochi? Do you need more glitter? Here, take some.
Thanks. I think I'm good. Do you have? Let's see. Enter. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. And then she starts rattling down this list of things that she's pretty sure you have on you with you at all times, just in case, and will not stop until she is appropriately like smacked, like an alarm you have to hit.
Beryl would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude is just like, I'm pretty sure we could just go. Like,
Do we have time for a nap first, though?
I mean, normally I would totally say yes, Beryl, but like, I kind of feel like these like other delivery dragons are gonna be like a problem. And I'm like already exhausted thinking about it, but like I figure the sooner we get rid of them, the better. So like, let's just get the jewelry and we'll like roll with the punches, you know?
Fine. Are we allowed to eat them?
We were not told not to eat them.
That's a good answer. Okay, we can go now.
Okay.
I feel like that was in the handbook. Wait a second.
I've
And
never
she,
read
like,
the
pulls it out.
handbook.
She's memorized it, but she just wants to be sure. And she's flipping through and she's like, an oversight.
Beryl lets
It doesn't
loose
say no.
like a little bit of like green purple flame and just burns the book.
My book! It's okay. It's okay. I have to. You know, she just pulls out another one.
Another burst of flame.
Chochi. I was gonna say,
If you can't read those, you can't break them.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
That is very little.
I
Totally
do.
how it works.
Yeah, I made that in the really weird debate class that was part of delivery school that we all took. I made that argument. It's true. It's very true.
Did you win?
In here, yes.
Oh boy.
I support you, dude.
Thanks, Beryl.
Quiet in your mind.
Gathers
Yeah.
up the ashes and shoves them in her pocket. Just I don't know. Maybe she can find a letter or something. She just shoves them back in her little satchel.
Beryl's like a little too pleased with herself. Tail is swishing, just like a little too pleased.
Shochi sneezes, but this one's like not real. She just does it to kind of propel some glitter towards Beryl.
Oh no, not glitter. It's so cheap.
I mean,
Makes me sneeze.
it does look good though. It's like, it's shiny and stuff.
I make everything look good because I'm pretty.
Shochi
Let's go get
snorts.
some jewelry.
Should not be late, correct?
Yeah, let's go get some jewelry. Fast.
Mhm.
All right. So you all head out from the tower and you soar over the land, seeing the beauty of it all. You see the swamps over to your left, and then in front of you, you see the coastline. You see a desert to your right. You see a jungle and a mountain and a tundra far behind you. This very varied land is your home. And as delivery dragons, you have learned, some of you may be better than others, how to navigate in each of these places. And so we will see how, how well you each do with those navigation rolls. But for this first place, the headquarters of Fourth, the Fey jewelry designer, you set down in the center of town to where you know her workshop is. And in this town square, bustling, it's about noon right now, which means it's about 12 hours until this event happens at the stroke of midnight tonight. So these deliveries have to go out soon so that the dragons, or not just dragons, but these creatures, people who are invited, can have time to get ready and all these things. But you walk into the front of the Fourth jewelry design shop. You see fairies, mostly fairies and sprites of all different colors and sizes, working at their stations, making beautiful little things, little trinkets and things like that with jewels. And also you walked past a couple of security guards as well, who are equipped with swords and daggers and things like that. And at the back of the room, the back of the workshop, you see sitting at her desk a beautiful fairy who's like 6 feet tall, large, gorgeous wings, dark purple skin, shimmery, and just like she herself glitters like a jewel. And she's sitting at the back working on her laptop.
Elias is walking into things, getting distracted by the various shiny things around him. He's knocked over quite a few pieces of equipment and tools at the moment.
Let's have you all actually do your first roll to see if you can get to the back of the workshop without getting distracted. Now, I think this is a delivery roll because you're on the job. You're trying to, a lot of you are attracted to these glittery, shiny things. So you're trying to work against your dragonness. So for those of you who are watching in the audience, this system, designed by Shards of Blue, by the way, heads up, shout out. This system is very simple. It's 2 stats, dragon and delivery are your 2 stats. And whatever your number is in for them to right now, we're rolling on delivery. So if someone has a 4 in delivery, they're going to take 1d6 and roll it. And if they roll at or under the target number, which is 4, then they succeed. They can also add die to their roll, up to 3 die to their roll, if they have a flaw that comes in hand here, or if they have a specialty they can call upon. Does anyone have a flaw or a specialty they'd like to add to this that will help them succeed in this role?
Can we call him personality too? Because I'm curious.
Yeah, and it probably will also tie in with your flaw or a specialty. So
yeah, I don't know if curious is actually a not a flaw.
Oh, curious, got it. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a flaw. So yeah. But that's gonna hurt. That's gonna make it harder for you to do this role.
Well, it's if there's a die success. So it's like every successful die. So like each die is a separate roll. You don't add them together.
Right,
from what I read. So
yeah,
it could
help. Go ahead. Who else might have a flaw or a specialty to add to this role?
Shit.
Okay,
I just realized you're supposed to roll, literally listen to the whole thing and went, yes, good, I have absorbed the rules. And then I saw that my delivery is a 4 and I rolled a 6 and went, yeah. And then I went, oh no, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, never mind. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I am so pleased. I rolled a 1, which is what I needed.
Fantastic.
I have a delivery 1.
Oh, snap. Wow.
This is
How
mortifying.
many of us
for
have
Sochi.
deliveries of 1? More than half of us.
I did succeed. Cornelia succeeded purely because he got distracted by how shiny the woman looks and is super absorbed and getting as close to her as possible.
Okay.
I think I'm just too shiny, and I think a fairy picked me up and thought that I was gold.
Yes, that's right. That's what happened. And Potato, how did you do?
Potato is currently apparently chasing the person who is trying to pick up their sister because they are not doing anything either.
Okay. So Beryl,
So-
you succeeded, right?
I got one success, but I don't think it's that she doesn't want to take everything. I think it's just that she's too lazy to go. She's like weighing the like energy effort versus like actual chance of success, and it's just like, no, this is not gonna work for me.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yes, Beryl, Cornelius, and Dude, you all do start heading towards the back of the workshop with Cornelius in the lead, ahead of you all. Beryl, you're kind of like, no, just kind of languidly heading to the back of the workshop. When you hear behind you, Shochi saying, put me down, and Potato, you hear the scuttling feet behind you, and you turn to see this commotion. So Shochi and Potato, what is happening right now?
I am being dragged by the glittery, feathery golden butt. And like my front claws are just like scratching at the floor, and I'm like, excuse me, watch it. Excuse me, potato. And it's just like clawing at the ground as the like fairy's like absentmindedly just like, why is this piece of gold like stuck? And she's just like clawed into the ground, being like yanked up into the air.
Okay, Potato, what do you do?
Potato is activating their accessory wing mode, and they're gonna fly up, and they're gonna start nipping at the fairy that's dragging away their sister.
Go
Not-
ahead and do.
Not big
Okay.
nip, but love nips.
Right. Yes, just like a warning nip. Go ahead and roll 1d6. You're going to roll under dragon. And if there's a flaw or specialty, you can add additional d6.
I have a specialty of attacking.
That works. So you're going to roll 2d6. Trying to get at or under your dragon number.
I got one of those die is a 3, and I have a 4 in dragon, so 1 point above.
All right, that's all you need for one success. Your nipping works, and you kind of startle the fairy, who almost seems like they didn't even notice you. They were so focused on getting this gold piece back to its station. And since you, by the way, you succeed with 1 die, that is a success with a complication or cost. So the complication or cost here is that poor Shochi gets dropped on the ground suddenly from about 4 feet up.
Oh, my nose.
Sorry, Shochi. Hold on, coming. And then you see Potato's wings just kind of like stop, and Potato also falls like a big potato and lands right.
The fairy looks at both of you and then looks at Shochi and says, I am so sorry. I didn't realize. I thought you were a big hunk of gold. I didn't know you were a dragon.
It's okay. Happens all the time in the line of duty. And she's like a little nasally because like she landed straight on her face, and like a cartoon, her nose is like accordion folded into her face, and she goes, and it pops back out. And she's like, okay, I'm all right. I'm okay. Let's go, Potato. And like grabs onto like Potato's claw, and they're like gonna hold hands. And because she's not as vigilant. She's like, I have a mission. I'm gonna do the mission. So she might get grabbed again. So she's just like clinging to Potato as they like walk, because it's just like, this is not.
Okay. So yes, you start walking back and you join up with the rest of your party who witnessed this whole thing. And what are your reactions to what you just saw? Or is this kind of normal for you to see Shochi get scooped up like that?
Are you like good? Are you cool?
Yeah, I'm okay. It happens sometimes. Is my nose still flat?
I like really don't know how to answer that question. I mean,
Isn't it like always flat?
it just seems like maybe let's just rewind. Hold on.
Did I say the wrong thing?
Everything. Are you hurt or anything? You seem fine, right? Hopefully.
I was fine. Now I'm worried about my nose.
No, your nose is like one of the best noses I ever saw.
And you're like serpentine. So it's like
She probably doesn't actually have a nose. You're right. She's probably just two holes in her face that she's just subconscious about right now because her face was a little smushed, but she probably normally doesn't have a nose to begin with.
Yeah,
I'm really confused right now.
I'm okay.
well, yeah, I mean, if you're all right, let's get this job done.
So, adjust the collar and it's just like tip tapping away.
Nice.
Did the fairy see all that happen?
Oh God.
Yeah. So Beryl, you turn around and look at the fairy, and she's wearing like these wire rim glasses. She looks almost professorial, and she lowers them, stands up, and looks at you all, and she says, "May I help you?"
We're here to help you. We are the Dragon Delivery Agency.
Oh, that's right. Beryl sent you. Wonderful. Well, the packages are all over here. Are you all right? I saw you get dropped.
It's fine. All in the line of duty.
Oh, look at you. You're so professional. Wonderful. Well, you all look wonderful in your uniforms. Much more professional than that other agency. Never going to hire them again! And all of the fairies and sprites kind of turn in fear and nod and say, never gonna. And then they all go back to work. And she says,
but-
all right then.
Hides under something when she yells. Potato now very frightened.
And so
Uh,
she just dragged after you because she was still holding on as like a hand that's now hidden, still standing professionally, like that's totally normal.
And from under, if you peer around under the desk where you're hiding, you see her motion towards the corner, and you see 5 perfectly stacked like in a pyramid boxes, and they are about 6 by 6 inch cubes. And from what you know, they have invitations inside them. And she points to them and says, there they are. Those are the packages with the invitation. And mind you, they are very precious. They are fragile and breakable. So please, for all that is holy, please be careful with them. Do not drop them. Do not open them.
Sorry, like no intention of opening them. Totally
No.
don't even like invitations. I
Good.
don't like to go to parties. So, but like what you said that they're fragile.
Yes.
Usually invitations are like paper. So have you made some sort of choice here that we should know about? In terms of like what these invitations are printed on?
You can see her eyeing you and kind of sizing you up, dude, trying to decide what to tell you. Go ahead and make a
Okay.
I think delivery roll.
No, of course.
Show that
Okay.
you're professional enough for her to trust you with the information. you're
Can
asking.
I make an argument to add greedy to this because my argument is that because these are supposedly invitations, he definitively does not want to steal them because that seems boring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. That was a two 6s. Never seen those. Never seen this side of you. Dice. Never seen those before. But thank you for this. Yeah, 2 6s. So I failed tremendously.
Okay. So, no dice succeed. You fail at what you're trying to do and things get worse. What do you say that makes things get worse?
I say, look, I'm just curious, like these are usually like printed on regular paper. So, you know, maybe if you had just like gone with like the normal paper option, this wouldn't have been like such a big deal. Like, you know, no one's gonna steal paper invitations. Would you print them on like Sea glass.
Sea glass?
Oh boy.
What am I, a commoner? I am a jewelry designer. I am high fashion. I am sparkle. I am jazz.
You're Jazz?
Yes, I am jazz embodied.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely what I think of when I see you. Definitely Jazz.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That didn't sound like a compliment at all.
My invitations are not on paper or sea foam or sea glass or whatever you said. They are precious and they are fragile.
Okay, but did you wrap them in bubble wrap or something? Like just in paper inside these? Because if they're fragile, they're going, like, what precautions did you take?
Well, yes, they are wrapped in bubble wrap. They are secure in their packages. There's a lot of padding and everything.
All right, okay.
We'll take care of this. No worries.
You have many shiny things, and you are clearly amazing as a person. We shall not fail you or ask any more questions.
Thank you.
Just bad.
Actually, I have several questions, actually, so, like, that's a lie.
Yeah. I have questions. I will say this though, like it's probably for the best that I don't carry the invitations.
Why?
Well, because they sound better than invitations.
Do you say this to just the group, or do you say it for her to hear as well?
I just say it. Yeah. In general. Yeah.
But agency is super professional. And Ruru and like Shochi lets go like Potato's hand to like thump dude on the back in a way that like might look encouraging, but it's also like a little warning. And we will not disappoint you, ma'am.
Oh yeah. I earned this uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not just pass fail.
Actually, it totally was. It was very forgiving.
Beryl.
That's how... What? It was.
I am trying to.
Well, we should get going. We still
have to ask about the other dragons. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, are they on their way?
The other dragons? You mean
Yes.
Jeritha's hoodlums who hoodwinked me?
Yes, there's a lot of hood words that you can use there. Yes.
Yes, I was trying to think of a third one, but I couldn't.
It's difficult.
Those dragons I have fired unceremoniously because some of them stole my packages.
Yes, but there is a chance they will come after us, so we need to know about them.
Oh,
You
what
see
would
our,
you like
you see our
to...
problem? Yeah.
Yes. What would you like to know about them?
What they look like, how strong they are.
They look
if
like
they have
tiny
shiny
dragons.
Objects that I can steal from them because I can steal their stuff.
Do they wear uniforms like we do?
Not very good ones. Yours are much better. But yes, they do.
Okay.
They wear blue robes.
Oh, well, that's
That
just
is so last
impractical.
season.
Exactly. Thank you. Have you thought about getting into local jewelry design fashion?
Absolutely, I have.
Come
Getting
talk to
into
me.
I
the
can change
stock room.
careers. I can do that.
You can what?
I can change careers right now if you like.
Well, I need this delivery done first, but let's talk after.
Beryl
Big
wants to
mistake.
die.
Oh boy.
What else would you like to know about these dragons? They're small like you, the little kind of dragons. No offense. That's just stating a fact. I hope that's not offensive.
Would they take?
They took the invitations.
But did you get them back or did you make new ones?
I made new ones, and I had to tell my staff, the front door staff at the event tonight, not to let in anyone who shows those false, stolen invitations.
We should
We should get going.
go. We should go.
Mhm. Yeah.
We're gonna get these invitations to all of your important people, Duchess. Your
Thank you. I've
Highness,
never been
we
called
got-
a duchess before.
yeah, you got it. You're yeah, well, we're on it.
We're totally going to steal those invitations back, aren't we?
Oh my god, Beryl, I can't freaking believe it. This is the best day of my life.
Hold it in, hold it in.
Okay. Goodbye.
I'm holding everything in.
Yeah, so you all,
Shoving everybody outside.
you take those 5 boxes and you whisk your way out of the workshop.
Oh my god, I was like this close to quitting this job when I thought we like definitely couldn't steal any of those invitations,
I
but
know,
we
right?
so can.
Also, I have a job recommendation. I can work with Jules.
Your man
That's
steal
pretty cool
Jonas.
too.
If I work with them every day, I don't need to steal them.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
That
feel like
is-
Shochi was very close to Beryl with the initial squeal and now has like one little ear hole that's just ringing. Like little cartoony stars in her eyes, like, what?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you all are in the town square now. You have these 5 packages. Who's carrying the packages? Just to establish that.
It
Are you
depends
all-
on how big the packages are. I know that 2 of us are particularly more tiny than others. Yeah, then I think Potato definitely has at least one wrapped up in their tail as they're kind of like flying at face level with the dragons.
And you all
Same
would
for
have been
Shochi.
equipped. Okay, you all would have been equipped with some type of mail carrying bag. So you could also have that maybe slung around your neck and down your spine, down to your tail. Okay, so who else is carrying the package? Is everyone carrying one?
Cornelius is carrying
Sure.
the package.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, great. So you also have your slips of paper that have your mission information on it. And again, the bottom half of the page is where you each have your separate, you each have a different delivery address. So if you all open those up and take a look at them, you can figure out where to go first, where to make the first delivery.
Well,
Hmm.
Joji, where first? I figure you have like an itinerary planned.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So like Shochi like unfolds a little paper. And
Okay.
it's just like looking, like looks over at Potatoes and like looks over at Cornelius and Barrels and Dylan's are just like coming up with the thing. Out of character. What's the locations?
Yeah, so here's what you see, Shochi. I'll just tell you what each one is. And actually, I'll tell you who has what too. Okay, so the first paper, which is your own, says the name Mithel, Mithell, like Mitchell without the C. And then the address below it is 2 Swamp Sog.
Oh.
So Swamp SOG Sog. And then your sibling Potato, their sheet of paper has the name Cherish on it, like the word cherish, like the verb. And the address is 18, so 18 Coastal Causeway. And then third is Cornelius, who has Pika, Pika, as the name. And then the address is 77 Desert Dune. And then Beryl's sheet. Beryl's says the name is Wraith, Wraith.
That
The
doesn't
ad-
sound concerning at all. I'm not worried.
The address is 123 Jungle John. Yes, like John.
Okay. George of the Jungle's weird cousin.
And then finally, Dude's paper says the name Jones. And the address on that is 2244 Mountain, Maine.
Is that already like in order of like our like of a route?
You're going to have to roll to see if
Okay.
it is and if that is a good route for you to take, if it is.
Okay.
So that would be a delivery roll.
All right.
And would you like to add any flaw or specialty
Oh,
die?
I'd like to add. Oh, well, technically, my flaw is like zealous, and I think that like while that might be a personality flaw, it might be helpful here
Mhm.
because I want to make sure that I do good.
Absolutely.
So that is 1 success, 1 fail, because I rolled a 1 and a 6, and my delivery is 4.
I
Okay,
don't think
so
the failures matter.
Okay,
nope,
good, perfect.
they don't. Yep.
So 1 success.
Great. So, yes, you do see that the order that you just read them in does seem like a pretty good route.
Oh, boy.
You are concerned about going to the jungle late.
Mhm.
So,
Hmm.
yeah, your choices are kind of like, do I follow this route because it actually is pretty convenient, or do we try to get the jungle done earlier in the day so it's not as dark at night? The jungle, you all would know, has more scary things than other areas in this land.
Oh boy. Well, technically, we should probably go to the swamp, then the coast, the desert, the jungle, and then the mountain. But it's gonna take a while. I think maybe we reverse order. So we just kind of go a little bit of a long way in the beginning, and then we hit all the other spots very quickly. So let's hit the mountain first. That's dude's package. Then we hit Beryl's address, and then corn, yours, and then potato, and then we'll finish up in the swamp. Ugh.
I like
Just your
trust
judgment.
you. Yeah, completely.
I'm too lazy to argue, so sure.
That works for me.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Okay, so it sounds like you all have a route and a plan, and you have your addresses and the packages. You are ready to begin your journey. First, on your route, you decided to go to the mountain address first, right?
Mhm.
All right. So you set
Jones.
off. You set off, and you go. You leave the town area, go past your tower, and to the west, more inland to where the mountains are. Now let me see. I think I will have you do another navigation roll. Yeah, to see how close you'll get to this particular address. Will you basically the more success you get, the more
Mhm.
accurate you will land.
Is this
you
a
could
group
land
roll?
correct. I think whoever would like to help with navigation can. It doesn't have to be a group roll though. So if you'd like to contribute, you can also roll.
Look, this is my letter. I'm gonna help a little
There
bit.
you go. There you go.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna use my sneaky specialty because not only do I want to get there, I want to get there quietly without arousing suspicions.
All right.
I have never rolled so many 6s in my life. That was just the first dice. I haven't even touched the second one. I'm scared of which one to use.
A potato is helping as well, and
Oh,
they
nice.
rolled a 1.
Oh,
Yes,
great.
Yeah,
Great.
I rolled 1 success. I've never seen so many 6s back to back with actual physical dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
On the
nice.
opposite, I just rolled another 1, and that's
Woo!
the first time I've been happy about that.
Woohoo!
So 1 success here, success, success, success. Nice.
One
We're on our
success
way.
here.
Wonderfully done. So, Shochi, I will say, just for narrative flavor, your first 6s that were rolled, I think, actually describe to me why at first this was hard for you to find.
So it's in the mountain. I think Shochi has been sneezing a lot and wheezing occasionally from how much she talks. I think she has asthma. And like from my personal experience, when you are in high altitudes, breathing gets challenging. So I think as she like ascended with everybody to the height that she needs to be at to like head to the mountain, she was so focused on like doing her mental like blow out the birthday candle like exercises and like not accidentally breathing fire because she's thinking about the candle that she kind of like accidentally like just kind of veered a little bit as you like if you leave a car and it just kind of like chooses a side. So like she steered them off a tiny little bit but like managed to realize it and like corrected. So
Great.
a little lightheaded.
Yes. So you, the rest of you who succeeded, you see Shoji kind of veer off like this, and you notice that you kind of help her correct, but then the three of you also use your navigation skills and recognize which mountain pass this address is on. And then Shochi, once you're back on track, you're good. You see the address down below, and you just nosedive towards it with the
All
rest of you
right.
following.
Let's go.
And the delivery dragons alight down on this mountain pass. You see only one address here. All of the houses and huts are kind of spread out on the mountain passes, so it really could only be this one, 2244 Mountain, Maine. You stand in front of it. You see on the door the number, and then also V. Jones on the door, or next to the door. You don't see a mailbox, but you see a knocker on the door and a very small slot that the package won't fit into.
All right, dude. You're up.
Yeah, no, yeah, I got this. And dude'll walk up and is there like a door?
Okay. Knock on the door. You hear some the tinkle of glass inside, but like the kind of high-pitched soft tinkle of, what are those things called? Wind something?
Wind
chimes.
Got
Wind
it,
chimes, yeah. You hear that inside, and then you also realize you're hearing it outside as well, kind of maybe behind the house.
Oh boy.
And after a few moments, the door opens, and a small dwarf opens the door and then steps in front of it and says, "May I help you?"
Oh, on the contrary, I'm here to help you, my dude.
God.
I am here to be your delivery dragon. You're welcome.
Oh,
God.
In advance, what can I deliver for you today?
You have a delivery. You have a delivery.
Oh, I have the delivery. You get it from me. You're welcome. Sorry. Right. You get the package. If you want something delivered, also, like, I could do that too.
oh,
But-
well,
But
okay.
dude, you have to take the package out.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Here's your very special delivery package. It's super fragile for
Sign
some
the
reason.
sheet. You need to sign the
I
sheet.
got it. Yeah, I got Joshi. I got
Call
it.
the backseat delivery.
I got it. I like messed up that one thing about the order in which the delivery was being made. It's no big deal. Yeah, no, I got this. So here you take this package and then you sign the sheet and confirm that you received the package. It's a pretty simple standard procedure.
Okay. Is this your first day on the job?
It is yes. Thank you for noticing.
Got it. Yeah.
Well, I'm very pleased to give you this package. Do you mind if I ask you a couple follow-up questions? It's something that we're doing as part of improving our delivery practices for the future.
Sure. Yeah, okay. As he signs your sheet.
Yeah, and he relinquishes the package and is like, "Have you been visited by other delivery dragons wearing shitty uniforms?"
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yeah. Did you happen to see which way they went?
So, no. Actually, go ahead and roll delivery.
Ah, dang.
Or, well, I'll let you, if you can make a case for dragon, if you can convince me.
I want to make a case for a dragon because I'm a luck dragon. I want this to be totally lucky that like he just happens to know where they went and can lead us in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 successes.
All right. At first, Jones, this dwarf, he says, "Well, here's the thing. I don't know which way they went, but they also stole some of my handmade wind chimes that I'm known all throughout the realm for. So you could probably hear them tinkling in their bags or whatever. So if you follow that sound, you might find some delivery dragons."
Do you make wind chimes?
Yes, I do. Would you like to see some?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he actually invites you all inside his house, which is a beautiful kind of hobbit home. And for you all, since you're very tiny, it looks grand. And you see all inside the house are these beautiful wind chimes of all different colors and the light filtering in through them. And you can hear that tinkling. It's like really gorgeous inside. He says, "I hadn't made those, all of them. That's my business.
They
That's what I'm known
sound
for."
magical.
Vonnegut Jones, the wind chime maker.
So did they
That's me.
actually give you a package last time?
No. Well, I mean, they have delivered stuff here before, but then they swooped by, and then I saw them. I kind of heard them coming, and then when I opened the door, no one was there. But some of my wind chimes out back were missing. So I don't know. Luckily, I got a call from Fourth. She said that my invite was on its way. It would be delayed.
Well, I just want to let you know that I want to let you know two things. One, your delivery is now in good hands. We are going to treat it with the utmost respect. And by that, I mean, we've already given it to you.
Yeah, that.
So it's yours. So mission accomplished. Two, I want to say that although your wind chimes are definitely probably gone forever, justice is going to be served to those individuals because we are not going to let them get away with
We're
it.
going to eat them.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
On Pepper, we are going to eat them with bureaucracy.
Mhm.
Bureaucracy is what I call my fangs.
All right.
Took Shochi a minute, was like, okay. Shochi has crawled under like a pair of wind chimes that's completely made of like like tempered glass. So it's all like a bunch of like different colors. She just like sits in the middle of it because she had like a little theory. And now she is a disco ball of different colors.
Just
She's sitting in it.
reflecting, reflecting all the light.
I'm starting to
Potato.
understand why people steal you all the time.
I feel like you can say no, obviously, but I feel like you've tried to steal Shochi before.
Gold is not my color, but you know.
Ooh. Gemstones. Right.
Vonnegut
Yeah.
says, "Hey, you to you, Shochi, don't move. And he goes over and
Okay.
picks up an old timey camera, and he brings it back over and he says, just keep still, and he takes a picture of you. Do you mind if I make a wind chime with you, like a golden dragon in the center? That's just a very nice image.
I would be honored. Can I move?
Yes, you can move. You can move.
She wasn't breathing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
For someone with
Wonderful.
asthma, you really don't breathe a lot, don't you?
No.
That's not conducive to
Can I
living.
take a picture of all of you, actually? Do you mind?
Absolutely.
I actually don't believe in cameras, so I'm going to sit this one out.
Okay.
But
Don't believe in
I-
cameras.
yeah, it's like they give me bad vibes. So he's gonna
You know-
scoot over.
Potato very nervously moves forward. So you see that they were hiding behind something again, and they slither out and stand next to their sister. But like as soon as like a camera flashes, they're probably gonna just bolt off again in fear.
Beryl
Going
sort
in
of
circles
pushes her
around.
way to the front and is just like,
Beautiful.
literally just like this.
I wonder if there's a little gemstone on one of your fangs or something.
Oh, she has a full grill.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Full grill.
It's so shiny.
Vonnegut takes pictures of you all who are there to take pictures of. dude is hiding behind his claws. Okay, so Vonica puts down the camera and says, "Thank you very much. Next time you come by, I might have something for you. But in the meantime, thank you for this delivery. I don't have anything to send out today. I always have stuff to deliver, but I will. Do you have a card? Do any of you have a business card?
Just
Cookie.
here you go, sir. It's a
Thank
little
you.
crumpled because it was in their like belly pouch, but it's
Mhm.
legible.
Thank you very much. Okay, Beryl. Okay, delivery dragon, postal service. Got it. Okay, thank you. Because I obviously need to switch services. This other one is very unreliable.
Yeah, they're terrible and we're great.
Thank you.
And anything that goes wrong is all their fault.
Okay, I
Bye!
will keep that in mind. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Toodaloo. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, I like totally nailed that delivery, right?
Yes.
You did a good job.
I
You-
delivered it.
You delivered it.
And now, if I remember this correctly, I do not have to deliver anything else. Right?
No, but you should stick with us in case.
Oh,
in
yeah.
case the
Well,
other dragon-
because there might be other dragons carrying
smart.
wind
And-
chimes and invitations that sound expensive. Yeah, no, I'm
Can
sticking
we
with
wait
you.
for them to open it next time? I want to know. I want to know.
Oh, Beryl. Yeah, sorry. I was just so focused on like doing a really perfect job at executing that delivery. And
No, I didn't think of it until now, but now we need to. I need to know.
you're right. You're right.
There's like a vein throbbing in Shochi's forehead that throbs every time dude says that they did a good job. But she doesn't say anything. She's like, mm-hmm.
Okay, Beryl, you're up next. Wraith, 1, 2, 3, Jungle, John.
Huh.
I
Funny
feel like
address.
Beryl just squeaks all the time. It's like a,
So cute.
Just
Okay.
Into the jungle.
All right. So
Welcome to the jungle.
you all
that was in character, by the way.
Mhm.
Beryl just said.
You're the radio that we're now listening to on flight.
Yeah, you all soar up off of the mountain and towards the jungle. And as you recall, as you all know, being from these parts and having studied as delivery dragons, the jungle can be pretty dangerous. There are creatures there, great and small, that could kill you. It's dangerous. It's hot and sweaty, and there's lots of danger. Because I said danger a lot. Gotta say it again.
So dangerous.
So
Mhm.
dangerous.
Danger zone.
So similar to before, as you approach this jungle, I'm going to have you all do a navigation roll. Whoever would like to help with navigation can jump in on this roll. Beryl, but I like the idea of whoever's package it is that's being delivered also be part of that first roll.
Oh no. I sincerely hope that all of you are helping me.
I'm helping.
That's a failure. So hopefully someone can
All
make
right.
up for that.
Mhm.
A success.
Okay, we have at
The
least one
second dice
success.
was a 6 again. I don't understand.
So many sixes.
What's with
I'm
these
no help.
dice?
Okay.
There's literally nothing that I could add to this to get to another roll.
All
Nope.
right. So
nothing
far,
major.
just one success. I
Cornelius
will.
rolled a 1.
Oh, so 2 successes. There you go, Cornelius. You saved it from being a success at cost. As you all approach the jungle, Beryl, you're kind of lost. You're like, it just looks like a bunch of trees to you. You can't see from the tops of trees the difference.
I prefer villages and cities to wild areas where I can get dirty. No.
Mhm. You're a city gal.
Yes.
Yeah. One might say you are also jazz. I don't know.
I am Jazz. As my soon to be new employer has told me, that is what we all are.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
And the rest of you are also kind of lost for all this foliage. You can't really see the forest from the trees. Hey-yo, ba-dum-bum. But Shoshi and Cornelius, you two team up and you are able to circumnavigate and triangulate past the trees. You are able to see where Jungle John is. And you alight down between these trees. And let me see. Let me see something. Shochi, as you all are alighting down, you hear a caw, caw, caw behind you. And I'm gonna say you turn around and you see a bloodthirsty looking hawk coming at you with bloodied talons aiming straight at you.
And I'm gonna use do I have to roll? She just dead weights herself a little. They're high enough up that she can like catch herself before she falls. But she like just dead weights to like
Yeah.
drop out of the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would say that's dragon, probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Great. Because it's smooth, can I use my specialty of sneaking?
Yeah. Yeah, you're trying
Good,
to
thank God.
get out of the way.
Okay, so my dragon is 2. I have 1 success.
Okay, so yes, you're
Ah.
able to drop down. Unfortunately, with that 1 success at cost, means that this hawk is still here, and now it's aiming for Beryl.
How did they know it was going to be me?
It's only because I rolled a 1 on the die.
Shochi
You're
drops,
first
and of
in
course
my-
it comes after me. Yep. Totally fair. Oh no, there's a hawk! Oh wait, I can eat it. I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, that will be dragon.
Let's see. That's 1 success because I only
Okay.
had 1 die to roll.
All right, and what do you do to attack it?
So Beryl like flips around like she's all serpentine and just goes and bites it at the neck. Just full bloodthirsty bites it.
It drops down to the ground. Do you hold on to it, or do you release it?
Well, she like it's not like a kill. Like I made it sound like a kill. I'm regretting that now. It's more just like I have you now, and now you're in my mouth.
Got it. So you're holding it like a dog would hold, or a cat would hold a mouse.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like hanging from your mouth, just like gurgling.
Just shakes a little.
And now you can decide. Would you like to let it free, or what would you like to do with it?
I look at the rest of the group.
Your victory. It is your choice. You may crush it or not. Your dragon.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't get any blood on the package.
Shochi's still trying to like join you, so she's kind of like belly up and trying to like slowly come back up to the air from where she fell down.
I think Beryl just sort of like it's struggling and it's still very much alive. It's not even she's not even biting that hard. But like she keeps it.
Okay. You also notice Beryl and whoever is close enough to see the eyes of the hawk. This hawk is not normal. It's not a normal hawk. This is some type of hawk-like creature, I should say. That you, again, knowing about the jungle and some of its dangerous creatures, this is a bloodthirsty hawk. It's a specific type of magical creature. So it would have killed you if you hadn't snatched it. Okay, so you decide to keep it. Do you like kind of just like, well, I'll say it just kind of passes out. So now you can just like pop it in your bag or whatever you'd like to do with it.
Nope, fully in the mouth.
Oh,
whole
okay.
time.
Okay.
Just not dead, just hanging there.
Go
passed
ahead
out.
and do a dragon roll to see if this is kind of like a constitution roll to make sure this thing doesn't infect you with its magical evilness.
oh God.
Can I also add lazy because I'm too lazy to put it in my bag and I just want to like have it in my
Yeah.
mouth?
You want to just
Okay.
get rid of it.
2 successes.
Yeah, great. Okay, you are definitely not going to get infected by this zombie hawk, as Cornelia said in the chat. Okay, hawk is taken care of. Now, the rest of you and the whole group just completes the flight down through the trees into the dense forest, and you set down not too far away from a hut, a quite nicely put together thatch roof hut with a bit of a garden in front, some palm trees, one on either side of it, kind of framing the entrance. And you see the address, 123 Jungle John on the front. Once again, there's not a mailbox big enough to put the package in. So you have your front door, and that's what you have.
Beryl will fly up right to the door, hawk still in the mouth, and just use her tail to thwap the door a couple of times. Thwap,
Okay.
thwap, 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 thwap.
Okay, you hear stirring inside. You also hear kind of like a preternatural wind swooshing inside. The door opens, and sure enough, there is a creature that is tall, sinewy, wearing a billowing cape, and doesn't seem to have feet that are touching the ground. It's just kind of floating there. You can't really see under its hood, but it's just standing there, and it says, "Yes."
Beryl spits up the hawk and looks up, like sitting on her hind legs like a cat that's done a good job.
Oh, thank you. You killed that hawk that's been pestering me.
Oh, it's not dead.
Oh. Okay. What do you want?
All right, I'm supposed to be delivering a package for you. It's this thing.
And she just sort of swoops it out of her pack.
Okay, great. So two skeleton-like hands come out and grab the package. Thank you very much.
She kind of doesn't let go of it at first.
Thank you. I got it. I got it from here.
Beryl.
I
Yeah.
I can hold it.
Yep.
I yoink. He just pulls it. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
And she just sits and stares.
Okay. He just like
It's
levitates
actually a new
backward.
company policy that we need to see what's in the package.
Also, you need to
bef-
sign this thing.
So that we can confirm that the package was appropriately delivered. If we don't have eyes on it, then we can't confirm that. And like, where would we be as a society?
That, all of that.
Shochi's developing an eye twitch and a migraine that is dude and barrel shaped.
That is true.
The wraith, you now see it kind of like peeks out from under its hood. It is a skeleton face, and the eyes are kind of lit from within with like this green light, and it looks up at you all and says, "Where do I sign?"
Right here.
And it starts to sign. And then, dude, go ahead and make a roll for
Can I
that
help
other
since I'm like
request.
trying to convince
Yeah.
me the same
I'm
thing?
going to use greed for this definitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna use conversing.
Okay. I think this is a dragon
Nice.
roll because it's
God.
the dragon side of you that wants to see inside these packages.
Oh,
Yes.
can I also add curiosity?
Oh yeah.
Yes, cool.
Heck yeah. 2 successes on that one.
3 successes.
Whoa. Okay. That's a huge amount of successes. So here's what's going to happen. After signing on the dotted line, the wraith hands you back your pen, and then with its spindly fingers opens the package. And so you see layer by layer as the wraith pulls out some packing foam, some bubble wrap, some squished up construction paper, like all these layers of protection. And you realize that underneath all these layers is basically like the diameter of maybe like a silver dollar, you know, those 50-cent pieces they used to make. I don't know if they still make them. So maybe like just under 2 inches in diameter, there is this beautiful deep blue gem. And inscribed on the top of it, on its flat surface, is the invitation and all the details. And it's quite tiny. So the wraith actually pulls out a little like magnifying glass thing and reads the invitation and says, it says, to P.W. Wraith, you are invited midnight tonight to the local Fey jewelry showcase of 4th. And then it has the address. See? And he
What
holds
would
it up for
happen
you
to
to
be
see.
the address? Is that the shop?
You did get a lot of successes, so he
It's
just holds
just-
it out to you, and you can see the address.
Oh, sweet.
I think I need to roll not to swipe it.
Yeah.
If I will just, I also like being next to Beryl will just be like, remember, there is a whole other box of these that no one needs. And they are just, I know.
Oh, Beryl,
We're
I think
so close.
Beryl
to
roll
distract
not
the
to swipe.
wraith.
Can I add lazy?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This is gonna be a delivery
I know.
roll.
I figured.
Yeah.
That is 2 full failures.
Oh no! All right, Beryl, you reach for this, and before you can stop yourself, you swipe it, and the wraith, the hood comes off, and this green light just emanates from it as it gets even bigger, and just you hear this roar.
I mean, I want to delete it. I just want to
Green
delete
light
it.
coming out of
I
its.
couldn't see.
light.
It's tiny.
Oh.
Has anybody ever told you your eyes look like emeralds?
Oh, sorry, I overreacted.
Poor baby.
You were just trying to see it, you said?
See, yeah, just trying to see.
She makes no effort to hand it back.
Okay. And so now he's gonna come and grab it back from you, or try to.
It's like a repeat of the box.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I really need this back. I need to get to yoink. And he slips it into the pockets of his billowing robe. Is that all you need?
Beryl.
What?
It's-
Thank you for your
There you go.
patronage and service, and also letting me hold the gem that I.
Okay. Goodbye. And he levitates back, and then the door shuts on its own.
Is it just me, or did Beryl do like a banging job? Like, absolutely.
Job, didn't I?
You didn't take that thing. Like, you took it, but like, you didn't take
I
it.
did
You
so
gave
good.
it back.
Yes, I gave it back. I did.
She like tail high fives you.
Tail whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
person
hell,
did
it-
not have many shiny things.
But now we know what's in the boxes, and now,
She sort of eyes the other 3.
does anyone not want to carry the package?
Don't even think about it.
But I'm thinking about it.
Just think about stealing the ones from the other dragons. Then you'll have like 5.
Oh, so now we know the address, so I can sneak by later and just.
Yes,
Maybe.
that's right. You do
That
know.
does sound like a lot of
the
effort,
address
but
now.
maybe. Is it a bad thing to rob your employer before you're working for them?
If you get
Don't
caught.
see why.
Exactly! If I get caught, I just don't have to get caught.
We are dragons. We take what we are able to hold, correct?
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Don't be such a joy kill, Sochi.
I'm trying to do my job. I have a pool of glitter on the line. I'm not going to risk it.
But think of all the
Alright.
glitter you could get with that gem in the box. You could get
God.
like a swimming pool of glitter.
Yeah.
Just like an entire pool of glitter. Holographic glitter.
That would be a lot of shiny things.
Next up,
You could
Her
even
eyes,
get
like-
those big glitter pieces, the paillettes. They're like this big.
Her eyes turn into 2 cartoon paillettes.
The desert, Cornelius, Europe, we're going to see Peter, 77 Desert Dune. And we can hurry, it's gonna start to get cold. And by the evening, we have to go by the swamp. Nobody liked the swamp. The swamp get cold, the swamp is wet. Let's hurry up. And she keeps like shaking her head every few minutes, like she's trying to like make herself not think about like the swimming pool of like glitter and paillettes.
Also, have we heard any wind chimes yet?
Mm. You once you're back in the air, you can roll for that. To
What
see
would
what
that
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
be?
let's do that.
Oh,
that
would
would be
hearing be
dragon. Yeah, I
Cool.
would say you're using your senses. So
Can I use
dragon.
curious?
As
Mhm.
everybody is walking out, you notice that Potato, because there was a said wraith involved, has not really like just kind of been standing like away, not really close with the rest of everybody else, because they are absolutely terrified and look absolutely terrified as you walk up to them still.
Mhm. Mhm.
2 successes from me.
Successes.
Okay.
Yay.
So,
Oh, 6
as
successes.
oh wow, 6 successes total. So you all leave the jungle, and as you're flying over the jungle and towards the desert on your next stop, you do hear some wind chimes off in the distance.
Do you hear that?
Oh. Oh no.
I mean, this darts in the direction as fast as he can.
Absolutely, us too.
Ah.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Guys,
Okay.
We're taking a
Side
detour!
quests.
come on, Potato. We have to make sure they don't do anything
But get
too
the
ridiculous.
but deliveries, and they're going that way. Oh, and Potato's just flying in a very nervous circle, going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Okay, and then like just like grabs onto Potato's tail and is like, "Let's go this way. Let's go. Come on." And backwards.
Okay. So following the rest of the group, you all head off. You veer off to the side. You're not quite. You're kind of like at the border of the jungle and the desert. So the jungle foliage is giving way to the sandier desert landscape. And down in this area, yeah, the wind chime sound is getting stronger, and you notice that it is coming from just inside the tree line of the jungle.
Oh. Maybe those of us with packages shouldn't go too close. What if they try to steal our packages?
Why don't we just leave them with you and you can stay behind?
Okay.
On it. I will not lose my package.
Did you say you want to lose your package?
I will not lose my package.
Oh, okay. Shotsu just like falls behind a little, like close enough that like if you need her, she can be there. But she's gonna hover a little back with her package, wrap her like lower feet and upper like little hands around it as she's like hovering in the air.
Beryl and I don't even have packages to lose anymore.
No, because we did our
Perfect.
jobs.
Like expertly. Tail whip.
Totally. You're so
Okay.
good at this.
So are you. It's like watching an artiste.
Really, it's just like watching a sculptor, but with packages, with you.
Amazing. I feel exactly the same way.
Oh boy.
Aw, a budding friendship here. So you all, who all is? Are you all heading down, or remind me who all is
Yeah.
heading down?
Yeah, we're going definitely.
All right.
I think Cornelius is in the lead, followed closely by Beryl and Dude, and then
Yeah.
Potato and Zoshi are.
Oh,
heading at
right.
the back.
The people with the packages. Got it. All right. Okay. So you're heading down in this formation, and as you get closer, Cornelius, since you're in the lead, I'm going to have you roll dragon to see if you spot exactly where the sound is coming from, or if you can see, get a little bit ahead of the game.
And I can curious work for this because he really, really wants to know where this
Mhm.
bag is. All right. Cool. It's 2 successes.
Great. So as you're approaching the tree line, you peer in to the jungle, and you see at first, the first thing you see is the smushed package resembling these packages that you've been delivering. It's been kind of trampled on. It has dirt and mud on it, but you recognize that as one of Fourth's carefully packaged packaging. And then going further into the tree line, you see two drakes, similar size as you all, wearing the unmistakable blue robes of your rival postal delivery service. The Draco Dragons, by the way, is what they're called. And you hear them bickering. And you see them actually kind of playing a tug of war with a small item.
So
Like
you know
more
the
inviting
thing.
over.
Okay, sorry.
I would like to like a hawk, just kind of fly in and grab it and then leave.
Yes, do a dragon roll.
Okay. Would curious work for this? Since I still want to see what it is.
I think you. No, I'm gonna say
No.
you know what it is at this point. But
Oh, I
you
did
have
get a
a
success.
okay. You got a success.
I did.
Okay. You swoop down and you are able to successfully snatch it from both of their claws. And just completely surprised, they look up. They almost missed you because you were so fast. Beryl, what were you gonna say? Did you have?
So you know that thing that cats do when they're about to pounce on prey?
Mhm.
So I just sort of sneak down, wiggle my butt,
Mhm.
and then jump on the nearest one.
Yes. Okay. So after the swoop, Beryl, you pounce on one of these dragons, and now you're kind of tussling, rolling around on the jungle floor with them. Go ahead and do a dragon roll to see who comes out on top.
Success.
Yes. You end up on top of this other dragon, and you see that they have a little name tag that says Nan, Nan. The other dragon sees this happen and kind of backs away, looking around for anyone else. Does anyone else step forward?
Yeah, I'm like, what's up, dude? Hey, I haven't seen you in like so long. Do you remember we did we did shots at McGillicuddy's like back in undergrad, right? Undergrad delivery school before we got remember, like before we split ways? You were so much fun. What happened to you?
While
you
this is
actually-
happening, Beryl is like furiously shaking Nan. Where are the gens? Where are the gens?
Don't worry about that. That's not, I just came to see you.
Not even happening.
Dude, do you actually know this person, or is this kind of you
This
trying to
Is
trick them?
bullshit.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
This is an interesting role because which one is it? Which trait is it?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is all about stealing stuff for me.
Okay, so that would be dragon then.
Yeah, and
The nagging desire to hoard things. I feel like,
yes, and I am gonna hopefully add greedy to this because this is all in pursuit of getting stuff.
mhm.
And I don't think I can add anything else. Okay. Whoa, 2 successes.
All right.
Sweet.
You see, first of all, you see on this person's name tag the name Triglot. And so Triglot peers at you and says, "Yeah, your name, don't remind me. I remember you though.
No,
Yeah.
you're telling Triglot. Who
Yeah,
could
that's me.
forget
I'm
Triglot?
Triglot.
Oh my god, I knew that with my memory brain.
Right.
I knew about that completely.
Yeah. What
I
are
love
you
it.
doing here?
I just came, I saw you from like up in the distance. I was just like flying around, like doing a little loop de loop, and I saw you and I was like, oh my god, I gotta go say hi.
Oh,
Uh,
whoa. You work for our nemesis. Although we don't work for our boss anymore. We quit.
Oh, good for you. Like, yeah, having a boss is like sucks totally. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially when they're like mean and evil and stuff,
Oh, What? Do you want to like tell me about that? Are they like evil? Because like everybody's kind of saying, "Hey, look, I don't want to like ruin your day or whatever," but everybody's kind of saying that you guys are evil.
What, because we stole some packages or whatever?
Because that's like what dragons do.
Right? Why hire dragons if they're you don't expect us to
I know.
steal the
I
things?
know the whole like dragon delivery thing. It's like, what are they talking
Like,
about?
what are you even doing?
We love to steal stuff.
I mean,
But like they're talking like that you did more than just steal stuff, that you were like sinister and evil and stuff. Is that like actually because your boss is at fault? Because I have absolutely no problem blaming a higher authority for this.
okay, so here's the deal. We did steal some stuff from some people's houses, including their packages, but it was because we were fed up and we weren't getting our demands met by our boss, Jeritha. And she's mean and evil, and we wanted more stuff, and she wouldn't give it to us.
Oh my God. So here's the thing. I have a super great idea. And I just like yell over to everybody, and I'm like, everybody stop fighting. It's fine. They're not evil. They just have a crappy boss. You gotta watch this YouTube video about unions. It's like wild. I never thought that I would say this, but like organizing, a lot of work. But you know who knows like so much about organizing?
No,
My friend Shochi. And I like
Shochi is breathing into a paper bag. I've decided her asthma is stress asthma, and she's sitting next to Potato with her package strapped to her tummy going,
Potato is doing the same.
Beryl hasn't stopped fighting.
Yeah, so you and Nan are kind of like, or Nan is trying to like get you from on top of her and just.
Nope, I'm here. Tell me, where are the rest of them? Where are they? Where are they?
I don't know. We just stole the one, and then whoever that was stole it from us.
There was more than one. There was more than one.
Well, like our other delivery dragon friends probably stole their packages
where are
too.
those?
I don't know.
You're lying.
See,
Shakes.
if you were unionized, you'd all know where all of the packages were, because you'd all have access to like all the information. None of it would be like kept behind closed doors, and because everything would be shared between the people working for the company, you know?
Well, I mean, that's cool and all, but me and Nan, we actually don't want to be delivery dragons anymore. We just want to steal stuff. So we're going to need to get
Fair.
all of your packages now, too. Plus the one that you stole from us.
Over my sleepy body.
Yeah,
she
no,
like
that's
rips
not
the
gonna
paper
happen.
bag down.
I toss Nan into Triglot.
Okay, go ahead and make a dragon roll for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I would like to do like a Daria
success.
style,
One success, all right.
like prevention attempt, where I just like after they collide, I'm just like, no.
That's exactly what happens. Beryl, you throw Nan at Triglot like a bowling ball, knocking over one pin, and they just kind of like fall all over each other. And yeah, dude is like, oh no. Oh.
I also like as they're like scrambling it up, I want to take their satchels if they have them.
Yes, they do have satchels, and you are able to take them from.
Anymore, they don't.
You
Flies off.
find
All right, out of here, out of here.
You find some more wind chimes, and by the way, the tinkle that you heard from the air was that they had started hanging up their wind chimes on a tree branch, but there are plenty more in the satchels that they had stolen. So you're able to take all of those.
Mine.
I
And
don't really like when are any of them made of gemstones?
they're all made of glass,
Oh.
very beautiful glass, though different
I wonder
colors.
if I give them back, I'll get gemstones in return.
It's worth a shot. Let's go.
My thinking.
I'm already flying away at super speed.
All right.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
okay.
whoosh, and you're like,
Whoosh.
and I'm like, zoom.
I'm just going to roll once for these two. And nope, they do not follow behind. You leave them stunned on the ground, having stolen back the wind chimes and the one packaged invitation gem that they had stolen. So as you leave the forest, you head back towards the desert. And at this point, we will take our break. Stay
Yay.
tuned. We have some deliveries. Wow. We have some giveaways.
Yeah.
Persephone's going to tell us all about the giveaways.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing giveaways now at our break and again at the end. So for the first part, I just want to thank you so much for watching and thank you for donating. We're actually at $639 thus far, which is fantastic. So we're going to do 2 awesome giveaways. First, we're giving away one $25 gift card and another bag of Dragon's Blend tea from Friday Afternoon Teas, as well as 5 copies of Kitten Slay Dragons.
Oh no, that makes me feel very uncomfortable. I say kittens, not the other way around.
But make sure you type dragon in chat to qualify, and make sure that you keep an eye on your Twitch whispers, because that's how they're going to reach out to you. So later on, we'll be giving away a consultation with our very own Brandy Rose. Clap for Brandy. And a copy of I Spy, also by Brandy Rose. Oh, and another 5 copies of Kitten Slay Dragons.
Really? They're just going to give away this? This is propaganda. I don't like this.
So make sure you type dragon in chat to qualify.
All right. And I'm not sure what we do now. Do we just, oh, we're on break. Okay, I see now. Okay. And we are back to Dragon Day, Delivery Dragons Edition. I'm Aliza Pearl, and my fabulous table of players have been delighting and entertaining us all with their Delivery Dragon shenanigans. So we're going to jump right back into it. And last we heard, you all had a showdown in the jungle with two former Draco Delivery Dragons, your rival Delivery Dragon company, who had defected and had stolen a gem and some other things from some delivery clients that you have met. So you all are leaving the jungle now and flying out over the desert. You have wind chimes in tow, 2 satchels full of wind chimes, and Cornelius, you still have that blue gem that you snatched from Nan and Triglot when they were struggling over it.
I'm kind of bitter about that. You're not going to share, are you?
No idea what you were talking about.
So you all continue to soar over the desert. And now let's do another navigation delivery roll. So the next delivery is Cornelius's package, right?
Yep.
So Cornelius and whoever would like to help Cornelius with navigating to 77 Desert Dune.
Beryl is going to abstain because she's bitter that he got the gem first.
Shochi's gonna help because doing her job makes her feel better.
All right.
One success for dude.
Okay.
2 failures.
Okay.
Maybe lightheaded after breathing into the bag.
Yeah.
Breathed a little too quickly.
Cornelius has 0 successes.
Oof. So we just have the 1 success from Dude. Cornelius, I think you're probably just enamored with that blue gem and you can't keep your eyes off it. So you're distracted. Soji, as you said, you're not feeling well. Beryl, you're like, I'm not going to help. And poor Potato is probably also kind of shaken up from that scuffle in the jungle. So, Dude, it's all on you. You just
It always is, really.
the most responsible.
It's
of
tough
the
being
drinks right
so
now.
responsible,
You just like scan the desert, and dune after dune all looks the same to you for a while until you notice one little sand hut on a dune. Nothing else. It's kind of hard to miss. You haven't seen any other houses for a while in the desert, and sure enough, as you go down, you start to descend slowly, and you pick up the address, and you see 77 Desert Dune.
Oh, I found it. It was right here. Anyway, Cornelius, you're up.
Yes, of course. And he will fly over and kind of bring himself up completely before running his claws against the door.
Okay. Yes, so you all sit down, and Cornelius, you rake your claws against this sand dune house door. And to the door comes a small yellow feathered bird. Smaller than you all, almost looks like a chicken type of bird, except that it has an intelligence to it. You can tell already. It opens the door, and in a voice larger than itself, than its body, it says, "Yes, hello."
Beryl's pupils dilate.
Though I have brought a shiny, I have delivered a package to you on behalf of our delivery service. And then he will slowly present the carrying thing to the person.
Oh, are you with that horrible delivery service that broke all the things in my yard?
No,
And
we are not. We
You
are with
see
a better
where...
service.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are a much better service.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. And you see where this grandiose speaking yellow chicken gestures out onto the yard. And there are all these like metal structures that have been broken and just like are strewn all around. You can tell that it's not just random scrap metal. They used to be pieces of little little like lawn gnomes, and there are some that look like they were in the shapes of flowers, of fairy wheels, of little train sets. These all just like broken pieces of metal all over the yard. I should sue that other delivery company because not only did they not deliver my package from Fourth, but they also broke all these things.
Cornelius's whiskers kind of come up a bit, and he kind of slumps down a little. And he looks, I see you had many shiny things. I am sorry that you have lost those ones, but I deliver a new one.
Thank you.
I need for you to, and he'll kind of look back over at Shochi to make sure he's doing this correctly, to sign this with your name.
Thank you very much. I will do so. And he takes the pen with the edge of his feathered wing and signs his name Pika, Pika, on the sheet. And he takes the package from you. Do you give up the package?
Mhm.
And he takes the package from you, which is like basically the same size as him. He's just like, he disappears behind the package, holding it with his feather. You just see some yellow feathers underneath it. And he says, well, thank you very much. Please be careful on your way out, not to cut yourself on any of the metal scraps. I really need to find someone to fix all those for me.
Sorry. Before we go, one other little thing. We're tasked with bringing those package delivery miscreants to justice. Did you happen to see like where they went?
Well, one of them got a piece of metal stuck in its claw as I chased it off.
Oh, so it's gonna like have a hard time flying and running and doing stuff.
Probably didn't get too far.
Cool. Well, you can count on us.
Good. Well then.
Before leaving, Cornelius will use his dragon breath to repair the broken things.
Oh, go ahead and do a dragon roll.
And can I use my mending specialty?
Yep, exactly. So two
successes.
Oh, you sweep your dragon breath over these broken items and you restore them just like new right in front of Pika. Pika is amazed and just delighted and kind of claps his yellow feathers in front of him. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Oh, well, hold on 1 second. And he puts he already put the package down. He turns around, goes into his sand dune house, and he comes back with a feather handful of coins, and he offers them up to you. Here, please, for your service.
He will quickly take the coins, and his whiskers will kind of extend back, almost like a peacock with the tassels around his horns, and he will go, "Many shiny things. Thank you very much."
Oh, wonderful! This is just thank you so much. I will send in a good recommendation for you all. Thank you. And he closes the door.
So as he goes to close the door, Beryl, whose eyes are like the size of her face, like jumps at the door and slams her face right into it. Oh no, that hurt! Oh no!
Oh, Beryl! Oh man!
Is it bleeding? Is it bleeding?
It's not bleeding, and it's gonna be totally fine. Here, take, and he's gonna just hand you like a plastic bag full of assorted things. Like just any of it'll help.
Sticks her face in it. Whatever it is.
Bold choice.
Comes back.
God knows where that's been.
Yeah, it's all good.
I feel like I could take a nap now.
But you can't because we got pretty stuff to get.
Just a little petite nap. Just a little tiny.
Can
Beryl-
somebody put her in the bag and carry her? Dude, could you carry her maybe to the next if she's been
I will try. I'll try to pick Beryl up.
Just because maybe if she's like in the bag.
Yeah, I'll give that a try.
Yeah, that would be a dragon roll, I think, using your strength.
Okay.
She is a
okay.
serpentine dragon, so she could be like sort of foldable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is gonna be one success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to. How are you carrying Beryl in your bag or just on your back?
No, I think okay. So Beryl, I'm gonna scoop Beryl up in like all four paws of the underbelly, and so like you're just gonna be like nestled into like the long like yellow fur that's in dude's underbelly. It's like very, very soft and pillowy. Very luck dragon. And I'm just gonna say, I'll wake you when we find the dude who stole the stuff.
Violence. Me, 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 me.
Yeah.
Bloodshed.
You rest up, girl. We're gonna get them.
I hope someone
Brother
gives
don't.
that. Someone please gift that.
Oh
Violence.
Violence. Oh my gosh.
Potato, you're up. We're gonna hit the coast, and you can do this. You got this. This is what we've been training for.
Oh, I know you say that, and the rest of the team's gone. Oh, okay, but yeah, no, just meeting new people. It's a thing for me. I'll get over it. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Maybe. I got this.
And you notice like Potato just like stands there waiting for Shochi to push them along.
Okay, come on. And like Shochi like takes off again and like kind of tugs on Potato until Potato joins her in the air.
But Potato nervously flies, holding on to the package like almost a little too tight. Like you can see that the box edges are kind of starting to crumple a little bit from the vice death grip of nervousness from Potato.
Mm-hmm.
Fragile. Remember, fragile. Fragile.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Okay. So you all head back east towards the coast with Beryl nestled in dude's underbelly taking a nap and the rest of you in flight. Also, this has been a long day, so I'm going to say it's late afternoon now. Maybe even the sun is starting to set. So the clock is ticking. You need to get the rest of these invitations out, but you also have these side quests to find these stolen packages and to bring the other dragon delivery people to justice. And so you head out and you start to hit, oh wait, yeah, you left the desert. You're heading out to the coast. And so you start to see the ocean stretch up ahead over the horizon, and you see the coastal lands kind of open up in front of you. You see a little bit more densely populated now than the desert or even the jungle. You see some houses that are on rock cliffs, just like speckled all across the coastal lands. And you know that these are where very highfalutin realm inhabitants live, on these coastal lands. Now, go ahead and do your navigation roll, Potato, and then whoever else would like to help with navigation. I'm thinking probably Shochi, right?
Cool. 2 successes.
All right, great.
Finally.
Great. So you all, I saw 3 total successes. And yes, you were able to pick out this address, which was 18 Coastal Causeway, one of the biggest houses on a rock cliff. Beautiful sights and views of the beach below. Just a gorgeous, stunning place. You all sat down on the causeway and stand in front of 18 Coastal Causeway. There's a big driveway to the right. There's another driveway to the left. This is a 2-story home that's pink all over and has like white and yellow awnings and tile roofing. And you see the name on the door, T. Cornelius. And then, oh, sorry, wrong name. T. Cherish, 18 Coastal Causeway.
Okay.
Oh.
You got this, brother. You got this. I'm right here.
But it's a very big house. Lots of jagged rocks on a cliff, and now I'm not even sure which driveway to use.
We're flying. We're flying. So we just go straight to the door.
The shortest distance between 2 points straight line. Yes, you are correct. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. And
Shochi's following close behind.
And Potato gets to the door and like flinches as they knock with their tail.
Okay, knock, knock, knock. And the door opens, and to your surprise, you see a wall of water just staying there. It doesn't move when the door opens. The door actually slides open too, so it reveals that this house is filled with water. You see sea stars and coral and seaweed floating around. Beautifully decorated house inside. The only odd thing about it is that it's water. It's all underwater. And up to the front door floats a mermaid. And she says, "Hey, what's up?"
Wow, you're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I got distracted. I am from Dragon Delivery Service. We are here with a very important package for you that is only a little bit smushed, but everything inside of it should be safe. Feel free to open it and examine its contents if you wish.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll just like open it right now. I don't like to have packaging inside the house because it gets soggy. So I'll just like, and she puts her hands outside the door and her upper body, and then takes the package from you and starts to open it. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is so pretty. Oh my God, that's good. I might even make this into a charm. And when you see that, when she says that, you notice that her tail is covered in piercings and charms. And then if you look past her, you see some jewelry trees, which are those things that we humans use to like organize our jewelry, like a little stick figure thing. She has them all over her house and they're covered with different charms.
Shochi, can we swim?
Pretty. Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. That's
This
good.
is a very, very pretty house that you have. There's lots of really pretty stuff inside. Sorry, forgive me. Dragon instinct, shiny things. Tipping is always welcome.
Oh, sure. Let's see. Do you have any piercings? Yeah.
I do not. Do they hurt?
Yes, they do. But like for a second. Oh, you know what? I have a new line of jewelry that's for non-pierced people because I know not everyone likes to like, the needle thing. How many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh, and don't forget, I pull Beryl out like to the side for a second. I'm just like, she's definitely gonna want one too. She's just napping.
Distraction.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so 5. Okay. And she swims back into the house. And when she comes back, she has these little jewelry things. And the ones that she brought out for you. Actually, I'll let you decide which ones she brought out for you. She brought you each one that kind of reflects who you are.
I think Shochi's is like a little medallion to clip onto the collar.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like potatoes is probably it's like a piercing ring, but not quite. It's like one of those fake ones.
Yeah.
But it goes like right on her wing, her little wing accessory that she wears. So now she looks like she's got heavy metal wings.
Nice. Yeah.
I feel like Cornelius is a necklace that has a mix of ebony and ivory, so it's like black and white on it that matches his skin.
Pretty. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Beryl's is just like a big barrel
Mm-hmm.
that like has like this clip on so it can go on her ear. And at the very tinkle of anything treasure and gem like, she's
I'm awake.
wakes
I'm
up.
awake.
Yeah.
I'm awake. I'm here. I'm
Totally.
here. I'm here. Hi. Hi.
He'll let you
dude lets
drop.
it go. It's
Yeah.
flat against the ground.
I heard gemstones. Shiny.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, little dragon. I brought you brought me a package, so I'm
You're
giving
so
you these little things.
pretty.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're so pretty too. Oh, aren't you all just beautiful? Thank you for doing such a good job. I heard that my last invitation to this event was stolen, so that's terrible.
You heard that? Like you didn't see it get stolen. You just like heard about it in the town square.
I had taken my car out to the ocean, and so I wasn't home. But yeah.
How big is your car?
Oh, well, I have two cars. So I took the bigger one to the ocean because my cousins were over, and she actually like presses a thing on a button on the side of the inside of the door, and the driveway opens, and you see a car that's kind of like Wonder Woman's invisible plane, but it's a fishbowl, and there's water inside, and there's wheels on the bottom.
Sweet. Cool.
Do you happen to have any security cameras? We're trying to track down the thieves and eat them. I'm sorry,
Oh.
introduce them to bureaucracy. Those just happen to be my fangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have security cameras. I do. I can check them if you want. Do you want me to check them?
Yes, please.
That'd be like
That'd be
really
very
cool.
helpful.
Sure, yeah. So she goes back in the house. She leaves the door open, so if you would like to come into the house, the door's open for that. But she just like
She's
taps
nice.
on,
Too much temptation.
I think too much water.
It's a lot of water, yeah.
I think
she
that's a
taps
secondary
on-
concern for Beryl.
Mm-hmm. A lot of temptation in this house. She taps on a wall, some type of like screen on the wall with buttons, and then she you can see from maybe where from you're standing some images go across of the front lawn. She pulls the screen off of the wall, and you realize that it's a pad, and she brings it over to you and shows it to you. And she's like, this is the time that it was supposed to be delivered. And so she presses play. And what you see is two dragons wearing those blue robes. These are not Nan and Triglot, two different dragons. And this time, though, they already have some of those packages on them. And they also are carrying one of them has three of the boxes that you can see like whole on their person. The other one is carrying a little satchel, like red velvet satchel. And your dragons, treasure and things. You're super into hoarding. You recognize the little like round bulges on it. Looks like there's either coins or rings inside this satchel.
We must find them.
And then, you see them yoink her package, which is the third package that they're carrying, and then they fly away. She's like, yeah, please bring them to justice. It is just so terrible. If you're supposed to deliver something to people, you're supposed to be trustworthy, and they were not.
Yeah, that's like our thing. It's not their thing. We're trustworthy. And we're
That's
going to get them.
good.
We're like better than them in every way, and anytime something goes wrong, it's their fault.
Yeah.
I will keep that in mind for sure. Well, thank you so much for the delivery.
Yes, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Thanks, you too.
If you should ever need our services again, we are the better dragon delivery service. Is how you ask for us. And people send us to you.
Yeah, okay. Do you deliver to the ocean?
Sure.
Never tried. We could probably do that.
Okay.
Probably manage.
If you can like meet us on the surface of the water, we can pretty much go anywhere.
Yeah, a lot of my underwater clients do have an above surface, mailbox or delivery. So yeah, okay, I'll keep you in mind.
Sweet.
Great. Take care. She goes back in the house, close the door.
Let's go find the dragons and kill them.
Okay. We only have one more package left. It's really close. We can track them on the way.
We're gonna find them. They've
Yeah.
got a hurt paw.
Mm-hmm.
They have like all this stuff on them. They're probably all fighting because they are real sloppy, to be honest. So I think we're gonna find them, no problem.
We'll succeed.
Okay, fine, but I want their stuff.
Looks like they
Oh,
had
yeah.
rings. So go get a bunch of jewelry.
Yeah.
But first, final package.
And she like thumps on her belly where the package is secured. Okay.
Okay, it's the swamp. Methyl. Okay, methyl swamp. 2 swamp sock. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, leaving the coastal causeway, you soar back north now towards the swamplands. And you've made this perfect circle around the realm. So now, as you approach the swamp, Shochi, go ahead and make your navigation roll, and whoever else would like to help.
2 successes.
None for me.
Well,
I've never
rolled
been so
one
happy to see
success.
2 ones.
I rolled a 1 as well. I got a success according to accepting.
All right, 2 and a 1. Yep, with that, Shochi, and with the help of Cornelius, you are able to decipher which one is two swamp sog. Swamps in particular are hard to kind of delineate where one swamp ends and one begins, or where one property ends and one begins. But you all successfully find it. You descend down toward the swamp lands, and you are standing not too far from two swamp sog. And this is a kind of another thatch roof hut, but this one is very wide and squat. So maybe you all are also short beings as drakes. So it's probably no more than like 3-ish feet high, 3.5 feet high. And so the thatch roof is very wide and spread all across this very long, low house.
Oh boy.
And Shochi like touches down, and I feel like the swamp everywhere you're gonna touch is gonna be a little bit gross, like just like wet. She like touches down with like 1 foot first, is like hovering, and then puts the other one down, and it's like instead of being on all fours like usual, she's still using her wings to like propel herself up, so she's kind of walking like a cat on her hind legs to avoid touching things. And then she takes like 1 claw and just
The door opens, and in front of you is a light pink crocodile.
Hello.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes.
and she like makes herself like stand up a little straighter, and she's like, okay, because I feel like mouth coming out far. She's like, okay, hello.
Hi, hello. Are you Mythil?
Yes, that's me.
I have a delivery for you. Here's a package. If you could
Thanks.
sign here, please.
Oh, I'm not good at writing things. And she takes the pen in her mouth and chomps down and just like signs her name on the pad with that.
Thank you. You can keep that. Courtesy. You can free pen. Thank you very much. And then I would like to inquire upon your previous package from a different delivery service. We heard there were some problems.
Yes, there were.
Any details that you have? Would be great.
Will I get in trouble?
Oh no, we're trying to find them, to return anything that they stole or broke.
Well, she comes out of the front door and turns the corner, goes to the end of her house, turns the corner, and if you follow her,
Okay.
she will then show you two drakes that are in a cage with boxes with them. These
Well,
are
this is
now
practical.
two different drakes than you saw in the video.
Huh.
That's why I asked if I would get in trouble for imprisoning them.
No. So are they wearing the robes too?
Mhm.
Okay. No trouble. This is not in the manual or the handbook. This wasn't on the exam.
Which means you need to improvise.
Elbow, Sochi.
Right. Yes. We will question them, and we will take the package. Did they break anything of yours? Or are you fine?
Oh, no, they didn't have a chance. I just saw that. See, my package had been delivered already, and I wasn't home. And on my way home, I took the scenic route around the swamp. And when I was approaching, I saw these two come down from the sky and take my package. And so I said, "Oh, no, you don't." And I tripped my trap that I have and put them in this cage.
Right. Thank you very much for your good work. We will question them, and we will let you know about next steps.
And I just want to say, you're pretty badass, and I think like you'd make a really good delivery dragon. It's a really dangerous job, and you obviously have some skills.
Beryl already has like two packages in her claws and one in her mouth, is just nodding in agreement.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm a bit on in years, so I'm retired, but thank you for that.
You're welcome. And
Shoshi like pokes one of the dragons in the cage also, and it's like,
You.
He wakes up. Sees the crocodile again, starts to freak out. And then the other one wakes up, and they're both now freaking out inside the cage. What?
Does she look like she's eating you right now? No, shut up.
Okay.
We are delivery dragons. You must conduct yourself with some sort of decorum. Stop crying. It's kind of ugly.
You're
Now,
gonna let us out.
it remains to be seen. Give me your names.
Gerald. And the other one says, Hero.
Oh boy.
are they twins?
They are, in fact.
So, do you work for
What was the other delivery person's name?
Jaretha.
Jaretha. Right.
Do you work for Jaretha?
Yes.
And you stole Mythal's package?
Yes.
What happened to the other two dragons that were with you that had rings and things?
Oh, we split up to come get this package. We were supposed to meet up with them.
Where?
Go ahead
She
and
pokes the
Yep,
cage.
yep. Make it. This is kind of like an intimidation roll. I think
Oh boy.
dragon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe being zealous. Being like
Mhm.
very like excuse you.
Mhm.
Answer me. Zealous is that's one success.
Okay. Hero says, "Eh, we were supposed to meet up after stealing some packages in the where the swamp and the desert meet."
Let's go back. Oh. All right. Thank you. Turns around, walks away, just flies away.
Hey, are you gonna let us out?
What do you guys think?
Beryl's already out the door.
Perfect. You got your stuff. You're done. You're done.
You can like figure it out. I'm
Roger
sure.
treated fairly.
And you all leave to the sounds of these two drakes just like whining, and the Earthicate crocodile just kind of prowling and sniffing them.
I love
Okay.
Oh, so that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
Same. We're bad people.
We it's all about the job.
I disagree. I think we're great.
I mean, they're kind of worse though. They actively stole packages, so.
But is that
Yeah.
deserving of death? Whatever, they'll figure it out.
Maybe they won't die. Maybe she'll keep them as the pets. I don't know.
Yeah.
Decorations.
Or- yeah.
They'll be fine. Maybe their
Yeah.
friends will come rescue them or something. It's
Beryl starts ripping
fine.
through the packages and their satchels and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
What
So
do we got?
they had two of these missing of two of the 5 missing invitations with them. So you have 2 more. I think you have a total of 3 now.
Mhm.
And there's 3 left plus that maybe ring coin satchel thing.
Okay.
So you have 3 of the stolen invitations on
Do
your
we go
person.
after them or do we divide it up first?
Well, and like Shochi's gotten rid of a lot of the dragon urges in her pursuit of being the best delivery dragon. So she's like, you can, keep as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, okay. We should report back, but I guess we should. I mean, it's kind of on the way.
We have to find the other ones because they have
Yeah.
more treasure and also civic duties.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
like civic
Yeah.
duties. What is wrong with you, Zochi? We have to do them.
I
Yeah.
said it's on the way. We can probably do it. Just we should hurry up though. It's very dark.
I mean, we successfully delivered them. We have record of all of it. No matter when we get back, it'll be fine. It'll be
I
fine.
suppose. Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yay!
Nice.
Lead the way. Boy. Here we go.
All right. You set off towards where the swamp meets the desert, which is a little bit further inland. It's just like north of the tower and the city.
How can something be both wet and dry at the same time?
It's disgusting.
I guess we will find out where the swamp meets the desert. And sure enough, yes, it is both wet and dry. There's
Uh-huh.
sandy, mucky mud in between these 2 landscapes. And that's where you head towards. Now, we're going to have to do not quite a navigation roll, but this is like a spotting, just like check to see if you can, from the air, see where these 2 dragons are. Or there's also the metal that was stuck in one of their claws. Or the
Would-
blood, because they were probably bleeding.
Would Curious help me here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cool, because my delivery sucks. So, that's a big zip for me.
Okay.
So
And I will give you the choice of either dragon or delivery for this one, because I
Okay.
feel like this is right on the line.
Dragon then that's 2 successes.
All right. Okay,
1
lots of
for me.
successes. All right.
yeah, I've got 1 success.
Okay. How did you do, Shochi? Or are you still rolling?
Success.
Everyone got success.
God.
So, in the excitement of number 1 having finished delivering the packages, so you've righted the wrongs of this other dishonorable team of delivery drakes, You have restored the reputation of your own postal service, and now you get some loot of your own that no one's looking for. What? In this excitement, you all are just super sharp, and you hone in this weird, mucky, sandy wetlands. You spot two dragons. One of them who is like dragging their hurt foot behind them. The other one is just like walking away and holding all of well, as you get closer, you see this, holding the 3 packages and has the satchel kind of tied to their own satchel.
Oh no, it'd be totally mean to strike them on their whales when one of them's hurt. Good thing they have no morals.
Goodbye. I don't like it. Doing like a tumble, following
Yeah.
after Beryl in the sky.
Yes, tumbling down.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, you all set down in this mucky, sandy land. And do you
Cornelius is hawk diving.
enter this scene with them? Do you want them to like see you and hear you right away, or are you trying to sneak in?
I figure because I have not used it this entire time, I do have a sneaking skill. So maybe I should do that.
Okay, if you'd like to sneak in, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay.
Whoever would like to sneak in.
Beryl
And-
isn't subtle.
Okay.
I will sneak also,
You
and
could,
it's my
uh,
specialty.
Yeah. Some of you
What
could
is the-
hide and pounce later. Some of you can,
I really probably should have taken attacking instead of conversing.
What is
You
the
know, we'll go in with Beryl, because Potato, as a nervous wreck, has now just gone from flight to fight.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
2
I'm
successes.
hawk diving again.
2 successes, 2 successes. And Cornelius, you're what? Diving?
I'm hawk diving again.
Oh, gonna try to grab some stuff. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to grab this time. So the more successes you get, the more you'll grab.
Nice.
Would curiosity work for this one?
Mm, you know, this time I'm gonna say no because you're actually just trying to physically grab something, right?
Then
You
one.
know, you pretty much know what's what. 1 success?
Then one.
All right, you grab one thing. Which one do you go for?
The
A package?
satchel.
Oh, the satchel. Nice. All right. So here's how it happens. Cornelius, you swoop down first, grab the satchel, and then go back up. And this dragon that you grabbed it from again is just like, what? Looking around, seeing where you went. And then Shoji and Dude, you both snuck in, right?
Mhm.
So you set down on the swampy side. There are some little like low bushes that you are able to hide behind. Beryl and Potato, did you sneak or no? Okay, so let's say Beryl and Potato, and correct me if you'd like to do something different. You set down just in full view of both of them. And what do you say to them?
I would actually like to like dive into one of them and knock them over too, like Cornelius did.
Cool. Which one are you knocking over?
I'm gonna try for the one with all of the loot.
All right, great. So it gets swooped, snatched, and then knocked over by Potato. And then Beryl, what would you like to do?
So, Beryl is going to swoop down, but she's not going to attack. She's going to like dive bomb and then slightly swoop and then turn back and come forward and be like,
Drop everything you have, or I'll kill you.
like it's an intimidation thing. So I want to use like conversing to like do this because there's not really
Absolutely.
a menacing thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that works. Mhm.
Cool. That is 1 success.
Okay. You definitely have startled. You've added to the startling because of all the swooping and the snatching and stuff.
Swooping is bad.
Swooping is scary. This dragon does drop some more of the stuff. It drops like, let's say 2 of the packages and still holding on to one. And she says, no, they're mine. They're mine. We worked so hard for nothing. These are ours. Well, mine now.
Not anymore.
No. And it's this dragon starts to try to run with the last
And
package.
I used my sneak. So
Mhm.
what I would like to have done is to have not been noticed and to be hiding in like the marsh. And like as they start to run, I'm just gonna like ankle grab.
Yes, great.
Be like,
Dragon.
nah, actually, no.
Go ahead and do a dragon roll.
Okay.
And I will let you use your sneak as an extra die because it is an asset. You kind of like
Yeah.
have an advantage for having snuck there.
Ooh, 2 1s. Yes.
Nice. Okay, you astoundingly successfully do that ankle grab, and this person goes face down into the dusty, sandy mud. Smushing the package under them, by the way.
I love it when teamwork ends in violence.
Ooh. Could you like move real quick? Hold on.
Push them over. Yeah.
Yeah. we
Gorgeous.
needed this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You now have all the packages and the satchel. Amazing.
Wow. So like, are you gonna try to blame it on your boss being really crappy, or do you just do this?
Oh, I just like shiny things.
Yeah, see, that I can get behind. We like them more. But
Did
I
we
get
give
it.
them one shiny thing so that he can fight over it in front of us?
Yoshi
Beryl,
flicks out like one coin.
Beryl,
Sometimes
You're
I have great ideas.
you're so kind-hearted.
I know, right? I'm a giver.
You're so generous.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we absolutely should do that.
I throw out one of the rings.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Go.
In slow motion, Mirth, the dragon who was smushed, and you can see their nameplate, rises up and just like grabs for the ring. And then the other dragon with the hurt foot uses their wings to rise up, and you can now see them kind of battling in the air in slow motion over this ring.
Should we feel bad that one has a handicap? Again, I don't have morals.
Doesn't seem to matter with this struggle because they're both in the air using their wings just back and forth. One gets it and then the other gets it, and they are just overcome with greed. And you all wonder, how did they all lose their way? How did these dragons who were trained just like you were lose their way? It's just a
Yeah,
sad
they just
sight.
hawk dive again and take it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. You do it. Shoop.
Introspection is not Beryl's specialty, so she's just like, let's divide up the loot.
Shochi's so relieved that the job is over. She she has mentally clocked out. She doesn't care anymore. She doesn't care. She's just sitting back, probably next to Potato, playing a little bit with a tiny bit of loot. And the rest of the loot that she had, she doesn't really need. She like shoves it over to Potato.
Potato, who was actively knocking someone over, then sees the pile of loot being pushed towards her and goes, "Oh no, my sister! Loot! Oh, go away!"
And they slip her back over to their sister in the pile of loot.
Beryl's doing that.
One for me, one also for me, one for you, 2 also for me.
But with just anything that has a gemstone on it. Otherwise, it's fair game.
Okay.
Cornelius is circling with all of his prizes, fully content with himself. Obviously, you have done an amazing job, and just watching.
I just want to say we're really good at our jobs. And
We really are.
I would say that there's no one of us that is better at our jobs. I would say that we're all equally extremely good at our job.
I agree. We're all very good
Yeah.
at this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you all very fairly, I'm sure, divide up this loot. And now your job is done. You have delivered the packages, you've gotten loot, you've brought down these other dragons that lost their way. And now there's just what's left to do is report back to Bertha.
All right. Everybody ready to go home?
Uh-huh.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
been a very good day of stealing back what is stolen.
Yes, and taking it.
Yeah.
For
Well,
our
maybe
own
maybe
gain.
don't tell Beritha that part.
No, but we totally should tell her that her like nemesis is evil. Apparently, I
I
feel
don't
like.
think that they're actually evil. I just think that they had expectations that they would do their job.
Well, but like the owner of the company or whatever, what was her name?
Jaretha.
Jaretha?
It's
There.
Beritha's sister.
Yeah, she like sucks, I guess, and I don't know. I just feel like maybe they're not evil, but I think that if someone I hated was being like crappy all over the place, I would definitely want to know about it. It would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, but what if she just didn't pay them because they were really bad at their jobs, or like paid them more because they asked for a raise, and that's what the thing said, right? So
Yeah.
Let's just tell them that we delivered everything. Everything went great.
and that we will turn the wind chimes, or are going to, because
Yeah.
they're not made of gemstones.
But that's all we could find.
Oh yeah, we could totally do that. Mhm.
Yep. Mhm.
Oh yeah, would you like to return the wind chimes first?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So you head back to where's our wind? Oh, Mountain Maine, which was your first stop earlier in the day. It is dusk now. The sun has just set, so there's a little bit of light still coming through from the horizon. And this is a very like nice magical time in the realm. You see the sparkling lights in homes start to light up. You make your way back over to the mountain. No navigation roll needed. You've been here before, and you set down in front of 2244 Mountain, Maine.
Knocking.
knock,
Just knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock. The door opens. Your dwarven friend, Vonnegut Jones, is standing there in a full tux with
Wow.
a long tail with lots of glittering gemstone sequins on this long tail.
Oh no.
I've never seen something so much beauty in my life.
So many secrets.
He's wearing bejeweled platform heels, and in his long beard, he has beads and gemstones studded throughout. He's also wearing really long lashes that have like gemstones at the base. He looks fabulous.
Many
Just-
shiny things.
Shoshi's first thought is, please don't let Beryl rip these eyelashes off this man.
Beryl's first thought is, I'm gonna rip these eyelashes off this man.
Oh my god.
Dude does like a really clunky and embarrassing like bow curtsy combination because he's never seen anybody so fancy in his whole life.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh my god. We
Wind
have your wind
chimes.
chimes.
Things, gemstones, pretty.
You found my wind chimes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and we brought them back to you
Oh.
for because we're good in our hearts.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay.
Very good in our hearts. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so
boy.
that's so nice of you. Why don't you come in and I have some friends over before the party tonight for drinks. Why don't you have a drink with us? We have
I
punch.
would absolutely love that.
We have
Everybody behave.
punch. Yes, and he opens up the door and you walk in and you see his little mountain hut has been beautifully appointed for the party with streamers and balloons, and you see other mountain people and other artisans and crafts people of all different species and some magical creatures as well at this party.
Are they all decked out in jewels?
Some of them are, yes, a lot of them
Heavy
are.
breathing ensues.
Some of them have like gold plated outfits, silver, platinum. Some of them are bejeweled as well. There's a beautiful crystal fountain in the center that has pink punch pouring through it. Help yourself, please. Yeah. And he takes the wind chimes from you. And thank you so much. These are, why don't you keep these too? If you like these type of thing, you can just have them. They're not accounted for. I don't need them anymore.
Beryl's already gnawing on one of his shoes, trying to get the gemstones.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Shochi puts the
Okay.
wind chimes in the pouch and is like, we'll just hang these up in the house.
Yeah, punch. Let's get punch. Potato, do you want punch?
Muted.
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Sweets.
Oh, well, if it's been made in sanitary settings, then I suppose that could possibly be refreshing or terrifying. What if they poisoned it? I don't know. Maybe he did poison it.
I'll drink it first.
Okay, but we'll drink it at the same time, okay? Because
Okay.
you're my favorite sister, and like if anything happens to you, I don't want to be without you.
It's only me.
But you're still my favorite.
Okay. Same time.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Still dragon, still alive. Raspberry.
Very, very good, very good. Thank you.
Still alive, raspberry. Yes, indeed. Beryl, I do want to have you roll for this gnawing on the shoe situation.
Okay.
Dragon.
I don't think curiosity is going to play a part in this. I think that's what got her into this situation, but it's not going to help. One success.
Okay, you start to get one. You do get one pride off. That's a success. But of course, it's at cost. So you don't do this stealthily at all, and
Not even an attempt at it.
you don't even attempt to. Mr. Vonnegut Jones looks down at you and says, "That no. Why did you do that? Why? These are custom made
loose.
shoes. What?
It was loose?
Oh, okay. Well, now I have to replace it.
Elias will repair his shoes.
Okay.
Beryl scampers off out the door.
Yep, you got
Before
that
anything
jewel
else happens.
running out the door. Cornelius, how do you repair it? Do you use your dragon breath to repair it? And are you
Yes,
replacing
yes.
the gem with something else?
I have no idea how magic and the laws of physics works. So
I don't either.
We'll let that be your decision.
I'll say, depending on how well you roll, if you get 3 successes, you can repair it and magically replace the gemstone. If you get 2 successes, you repair it, but you have to find something to replace, like physically replace it. And if you get 1 success, you just make it look nicer, but you don't put anything in its place.
My question is, would Curious work for this? Since I feel he is also curious to see if his magical breath would work
And I
enough
fix
to
it.
conjure this out of nothing.
Sure, I'll give it. Sure.
Oh, then that's 6, so only 2 successes.
Okay, you rolled 3 die, right? Because you have mending.
3 dice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. So you got 2 successes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you are able to fix the shoes. You have some stuff on you. You have the invitation, the one missing invitation one. You have, I'm talking about the gemstones you have. You also have the mermaid gift necklace that has some gemstones on it. You have the rings, the golden rings that are just gold rings. They don't have gems on them, but you can use any of those to replace in the shoe.
He will reluctantly use the gift, that the other package that he was given, the invitation to repair it, since it is honorable to do so.
Okay. Yeah. So you step up to the shoe and use your dragon breath and this invitation gem and replace it and mend it beautifully. And Vonnegut says, "Oh, that looks really lovely. Thank you very much. That's amazing." Oh. Well, all right. Well, the party's just getting started. Well, you're welcome to have some refreshments and drinks. I must attend to my party guests. And he swoops off with his fabulous tux and the bejeweled train behind him and his platform shoes.
I would like to sneak off to some place dark and steal one thing,
Okay.
please. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and we'll see.
I'm gonna add my greedy and my sneaking.
Nice.
I'm just like, all right, enough. I need something.
Mhm.
3 successes, baby.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So yes, so let's see. Vonica Jones's house. You find your way into a back room, and this is kind of his like relaxation room.
Yes.
You see
Yes.
a small
Good.
bonsai tree in a small pot. You see a hammock. It's also a sunroom, so like 3 sides of it are all made of glass, and then the side that is connected to the house. What do you find in this room that you steal?
I am gonna say that there is definitely a crystal ball in this room.
Ooh,
And
yes.
I'm taking it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find this crystal ball on a bookshelf next to some kind of like self-help books.
Yeah.
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 Vonnegut is really into like his chi and just being very zen and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, you grab that, slip it into your
I
satchel.
bet it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. Sweet. Cool. I'm happy.
Okay. Would anyone else like to do something in this house?
Shochi's just like scampering off now. She's had some punch. She looked at some people. She got picked up at some point, probably because they were like, "Oh, I thought she only made wind chimes," and she had to like mildly bite someone a little bit, just be like, "Excuse you, huh? Thank you, goodbye. Have a nice party. Maybe stop touching things that aren't yours. Food for thought." And like scampers off.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? All right. So now it is about 7 p.m. and you know that Beritha is waiting at the tower to hear how this went. And she knew it would take several hours, but you know, it's getting a bit late, so she's probably kind of anxious to hear back from you all. Do you head to the tower next?
Yes, if only because the party's at midnight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
For now. Yeah.
So you head back to the tower. It is fully nighttime. The tower is very beautifully lit. And you swoop in, and sure enough, Beritha is standing in front of the board and like making notes about the days, just basically transferring all that info to the board, just so there's a record of it. And she turns around and says, "Oh, you're back. How did it go?"
Pretty perfectly, honestly.
Yeah, we're great at our jobs.
Yeah. All of
Everything's
us.
delivered.
Oh, that's very good to hear.
Some of us are smoother than others. But
No,
but
we're all pretty much equal.
Just given many shiny things because I did
Also,
my
we
job well.
broke up a pretty sophisticated crime syndicate
Mm-hmm.
that
mm,
is being run
not
by
the
your
same.
nemesis.
sister.
Sheritha.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, she's evil. And apparently, like, all of her employees are not being paid fairly. And that's a disgrace because you're like a pretty decent employer.
Well, thank you for that. And also, I think your opinion of me as an employer will improve when you see what I did today.
Oh.
And she walks into the next room, and you all follow behind, and you see a huge kiddie pool of glitter. And she said, "I figured, since you expressed the interest, I wouldn't
Shoots
wait
right in
until
it.
we renegotiated." Just jump in.
Shoots like straight up. It's just a golden blur. And she is just like absolutely like just rolling around writhing in it. Like after you like bathe an animal and you let them go outside and they find mud and they're just
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, mud everywhere." And she is getting glitter in her nostrils. It's in her eyelash. She is coated in the stuff and she's just like wheezing happily.
And she likes to pretend she's more controlled than the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Potato runs up beside and starts all the glitter that's flailing outside in big piles. Potato picks them up and like the fountains in Vegas, just starts shooting them over Shochi. Just the Basque effect.
Yes, I wanted to show you that you are appreciated, and I want to hold on to you as a staff because, well, Jeritha is so awful at this. I don't want to be anything like her.
Well, that's good. It seems like you're on the right track. Anyway, don't worry about it. We took out all of her operatives.
Oh,
They're,
Some of them may be getting eaten as we speak.
yeah.
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 Depends on how hungry the crocodile was, honestly.
Well, that is good to hear. Very proud of you all. Enjoy your rewards.
Equally proud of us for our equally good job.
Thank you.
And why don't you take the night off and we'll reconvene in the morning with our next mission?
Absolutely.
Sweet. Dude jumps in the glitter pool.
Happy wheezing from Shochi's not even listening, hasn't heard a single word that was said since the glitter pool took over their eyeballs.
Lovely. Okay, so you have accomplished all your objectives. We still have some time, so if you'd like to go to the event, you can.
Oh,
Or...
Beryl's gonna go fuck that party up. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, that was only one.
One.
That was only one. You're good.
And we're like 3.5 hours in. So
And it wasn't mine, which like Cornelius says, I just like Glyza, who's watching, I'd just like you to know.
Yeah.
yes,
Just like you to write it down. I don't know, for posterity. I didn't say the F-bomb this game yet.
I'm very impressed with all of you. For all
There's
of us.
still time.
Yeah.
we
That's
still
true.
have a little time.
Shochi is in truly a state right now. It's
Mhm.
all possible.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yes. Oh, go ahead. Yep.
Dude is not super into the party idea, but will go because Beryl just looks so nice and like, it's just like, it's gonna be fun no matter what.
Also, we can steal.
You get to what?
Steal.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. But dude's gonna go like pretty much just covered in glitter. Not gonna change that.
Lovely. Okay. Great. So yes, fast forwarding in time a little bit. It's a few hours, actually it's several hours later now. It's 11:45 p.m. and you know where the event is because you saw the invitations, you saw the address, and it's at this this beautiful event space that's in downtown Realm. I didn't name the realm. Downtown Realm. And so you all head there, and there's not a long line of people who are trying to get in, but there's a short line of people coming in, and you see people riding up in their cars and chariots, and people who flying, coming down on their feathered wings. People arriving at the party. You see some of the guests that you delivered their invites to today. And then at the front, you do see a large, I'm going to say a large dark fae. So with like, kind of like the Maleficent, those fae, just like very imposing, really hot too. They were all super hot. I love Maleficent, by the way. And you see this fae, who also has horns as well, standing and has the guest list on a scroll. And that's where everyone is checking in.
Beryl is going to crawl into the bag of the nearest person and just like sneak in.
Yeah, very cool. Go ahead and do dragon roll for that.
Can I count lazy? Because this is probably the laziest way to get it.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 successes.
Nice. You do it. You find someone who has a nice big purse and you just crawl into it and you are snuggled up. You might even take a nap while you're there. It's comfy.
And
in there.
also go through their checkbook.
Yeah, there you go.
Look, I
Okay.
can collect gems and checks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Cuddy
And how
clouds.
does anyone else have a plan of how they might try to get into this party? Now remember, the gems that were stolen are yours to keep, but they are now considered counterfeit. So the guest check person will know that these are not legit invitations if you try to show them. But there could be
To
other
fly
ways to
in.
get in. What's
I'm
that?
going to hawk dive in really quickly. I
To-
noticed. Just fly in really fast.
Into the building?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Okay. I think you're gonna need a lot of success for this to pull this off.
I
Yeah.
only have
Definitely.
I have one dice for this, so
Okay, you can't add anything else.
I don't know. Does curiosity count for this?
Oh,
I'm
goodness.
very curious. Mm.
Yes, I will give you the curiosity because maybe you're just wanting to like see the party and leave. Is that your idea?
Mhm.
I'll give you that.
All right, that's
Really working that curiosity.
2 successes.
You got two. Okay,
Two
okay. Yeah, so once again, using your hawk dive move, you swoop past that fae who Huh, didn't see anything. Just swoop in and you see crystal chandeliers. I mean, there's gems everywhere. The jewelry of the showcase that Fourth is showcasing tonight is also part of everything. Like the buffet table has bejeweled bowls that the food is in, and bejeweled spoons and knives and forks and cups. Everything has jewels all over it. And then of course her jewelry designs are all against the walls in every direction.
So stay towards the top of the roof.
Okay.
So you can enjoy it.
All right. Who else is trying to get in?
I would like to sneak.
Okay.
I do a little sneak inside.
Sneak past the fae.
Yeah, just kind of come in through like the back. I'm just gonna add sneaky and nothing else to this. Yeah, okay, that's 2 successes.
Great. Yeah, you are able to you sneak around the back of the building. You find another fairy taking out 2 big trash bags, and just as they open the door, you slip right in past them.
Sweet. Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of walk until I can like hear other people and like observe things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Potato and Shochi.
I think Shochi is probably honestly still on the glitter pool. She did not even notice you left.
Mm-hmm.
She might not even notice she wasn't with you because you couldn't even see her thrashing anymore. She just went to the bottom of it and like starfished out and like kind of accepted that like she might die there. That's okay. She's got the 2 little nose holes poking out the top so she can kind of breathe. But she might be asleep, frankly, at the bottom of the glitter pool.
Yeah, we cut to those 2 little nose holes poking out of the glitter kiddie pool, and just and just like glitter kind of like
Puff
sprays
out
out
with every
whenever she
exhale.
breathes.
Occasionally
out.
one comes up. Back to being
Okay, and Potato.
an icon.
Potato would be very nervous. There's a lot of people here. They don't do very well in very large social settings. But they see Beryl sneak into a purse and they're like, oh, maybe that's a good idea. And then they see what everybody else does and they go, oh no, the purse definitely seems like the best idea. But I'm not very sneaky. Oh, but I'll try it.
And they will try to jump into somebody else's either coat or purse, just like Beryl did.
All right, great. Do you have anything to add? Any dive?
Possibly greedy because, they also intend to go through personal belongings while they're in there. See if there's anything they can steal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and add that.
Forms off before this.
That is 2 successes. I got a 1 and a 2.
Yeah. Oh wow, you all really did well with this sneaking. What did you say, Ree?
Did we take our uniforms off before we started sneaking into people's belongings?
Oh,
There was lots of
definitely.
time for you to do that. So yes, I would say you can have taken your uniform off if you choose so. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, so Potato, you pop into someone's purse and they don't notice. Well done. And so now, yes, you all get inside the party, those of you who are at the party. And inside, again, you see this grandeur, just glittering gems everywhere. Lots of things for you to pilfer. There's, like I said, the spoons and the bowls and the cups and the plates. All of those have gems like studded into them. There's the jewelry itself that's on display. You also realize that I'm going to say, Beryl, you walk up to one of the displays of jewelry and you realize that it's not only Fourth's jewelry, but you recognize the design of that mermaid, some of her stuff. And you realize that they collaborated, which is probably why she was invited. And
Oh
know.
no, I can't rob both my employer and someone that's nice. Oh. All right, I guess that means I just robbed the guests. Fine.
So I want to look. So everyone's decked out in gems and stuff at this party, right?
Mhm.
I want to find someone with like a Marie Antoinette wig that's stacked with gems, sneak into it, and then just fly away. Like sneaks up into it and then pops her wings out and just flies the fuck out.
Amazing.
God.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll for it, but I'm going to give you an extra die just because. I
Does
mean,
lazy help because I'm too lazy to steal the stuff that's actually under protection?
yes. So roll 3 die. Oh my god.
That's 3 successes.
Yes.
As long as I don't roll delivery, it's fine. Woo! So just sneaks up into this person who's wearing this white, like 3-foot tall beehive hairdo, just dives into it and then dives down to the cap and then just spreads, pops one wing out, pop, pops one wing out, pop. And then the person is talking to someone and they're just like, oh my, you really went all out on the theatrics today. Oh, I know, I did. And then just bye.
The orc.
Flats up.
This is an orc's wig that and she says, oh, I know, right? It's just so fabulous with her tusks coming out. I just thought I would go the extra mile. Oh. And you see, the rest of you see Beryl's wings flapping outside of this wig and heading towards the door. Everyone around thinks this is just theatrics. So they're all like, oh my God. Oh,
Yes, I am amazing. I'm a magical talking winged wig.
I would like to come out and also start clapping. Just like glitter pouring from my clapping hands.
And this orc at first is befuddled and is like mad, but then is like, yes, thank you. Decides to just take credit for it. And yes, Beryl, you fly out the front door, never to be seen again. Just kidding.
Just stole like $50,000 worth of gems.
Oh yeah, in a very, very delicious way.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
This has been a very good day for Beryl.
I mean, yes, you all are like millionaires now.
Possibly, yeah. Also, now I can go to work for Fourth. So,
Okay, does anyone else want to do anything before something happens?
I'm satisfied.
Okay. So, this party continues. People are schmoozing and hobnobbing in their glittery gemstone outfits and glitter gem everywhere. And you see Beritha arrive, your employer. You also see in a corner Jeritha, her sister, her nemesis. And the two of them lock eyes. And you can see there's a lot of bad blood between them. And right before they can kind of like come at each other, you hear the tinkling of a fork on a jeweled fork on a jeweled goblet. Ding, 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 ding. What was Fourth's voice? Oh, yes, it was very theatrical. Okay. Fourth says, I would like to welcome you all to my showcase and thank you for just bringing out your gemmed best. Look at you all. Oh, Vonnegut, you look fabulous, darling. Oh my goodness, wonderful. And the flying bejeweled beehive wig from Gona. Gona, just everyone give Gona a round of applause. And the tall, beautiful, muscular orc just kind of curtsies. Just she's just taking the credit. She's like, I did that. And Fourth says, as you all know, this has been my life's work, and I am just so honored to have you, the best and the brightest and the bejeweledest in the realm, come to my showcase. And while she's saying this, Jeritha and Beritha have now kind of approached each other, and they're by the buffet table. And these two dragons, who are like full-size dragons, they're not drakes like you. They are large, like let's say like 8-foot tall dragons. They are fuming at each other. They've started to circle each other, and Fourth tries to ignore it, but she's just kind of like, it's hard to ignore this commotion. She tries to continue with her speech. And so I just want to welcome you all and implore you to have a good time and not have a fight right now, please. And at that moment, Beritha and Jeritha just claws locked. They fly up in the air and start to fight. And everyone is like, oh my goodness, oh. People are like dropping things and just shocked. So one person faints and it's chaos. What do you all do in this chaotic moment?
Beryl, you know what happens when chaos happens.
Beryl, you can have come back if you wanted to.
Okay, I stashed the wig.
Yeah.
Beryl, people drop stuff in chaos.
Oh, they don't need to drop it for us to get it.
Let's go. I'm just gonna go on a frenzy.
Yep.
Just grabbing. You don't have to roll for anything. This is like everyone's distracted. Grab. So yeah, you all probably line your pockets with as much things as you can.
Like,
All
I
right.
would like to Cornelius use his mending breath through the gems that are like the chandeliers and stuff to create like this beautiful twilight color that just kind of bathes the entire room. It's kind of his calling card as he is claiming everything in the room. since it is-
Nice. Very
everyone's
cool.
distracted.
Very cool. Okay. And so yes, Beritha and Jeritha have completely disrupted this event. But you all don't care. You've lined your pockets. You've had an amazing, very fruitful day. You sneak out the back with all of your loot and your gems, everything, and you just fly back to your homes. No one is any the wiser.
I want to make a pit stop before I do that.
Okay.
So I go to Beritha's hoard.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't steal anything. I just leave my 2-week notice. Well, actually, not even 2-week notice. Like my notice. Just
Nice. Okay. Would you like to also drop off your resume at Fourth
Yes.
Workshop? Okay. There you go. And bonus points because your resume has little gemstones on it, right?
Everything
go.
I have says gemstones on it. Everything must glitter. Just not with
Yes.
real glitter because that's cheap.
No. Well, speaking of,
Somewhere over there, Shochi goes, it's
yeah.
not cheap. It's not cheap.
And at that, as you just like sit up, glitter falling from you, Shochi, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. We're going to end here this glittery thieving session of Delivery Dragons. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you so much to the chat for all your wonderful, generous donations. What are we at now?
700, baby, we did it.
Wow.
We did it.
Awesome.
That is so cool.
Thank you all so much. Let's go around the table and fully introduce yourselves. Tell us where we can find you.
Before we do that, we should do the giveaway.
Oh, yes. Let's do
Yeah.
the giveaway. There you
Hi, everyone. So if you're here at the break, you know the spiel, but we're doing another giveaway right now.
So to thank everyone here, we're going to be giving away an hour of Brandy Rose's time for consulting and copies of her book I Spy, as well as 5 copies of Kitten Slay Dragons. To enter, all you have to do is type dragon in chat to qualify. Make sure that you keep your Twitch whispers open or keep an eye on them, because that's where we'll contact you. Just if you want to enter, type in dragon in chat now. Go right ahead.
Enter.
Enter. Get the goodies. Get all this loot that we're giving away.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that we got in game though. That's on mine.
Y'all
She
got
might drop a
some.
ring on Xochi's head though.
I'll keep it. It's fine.
Just buy glitter with that.
God.
Yeah,
Her
buy more
voice, I
glitter.
love it so much.
Me too.
I appreciate the diversity of dragons who like gems and precious things, but also dragons who like glitter. Just anything that glitters. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shochi is a simple person.
Yeah.
Hey, that counts. That counts.
Because
That
Absolutely.
100% counts.
Does. It was a character too.
Yep.
Just a double whammy. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. You can say that in PG. You can. It's in Mean Girls. They say it in Mean Girls, so it's fine.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think we are at 2, chat. That was 2. That's impressive. 4 hours
Mm-hmm.
on only 2.
I normally can't make it 5 minutes without swearing. So
Same.
I don't think they counted mine
there
because
was-
I dropped a
you-
few.
You
And
did?
there was
I did.
really, I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either.
I just
There.
camouflaged it with my charming demeanor, so nobody.
Yeah, dude was so chill.
Dude was really chill.
I love.
Dude
think
was such
the-
a stoner dragon.
I think the actual count is closer to like 6 or 7 at this point, actually.
Yeah.
Glyza says, I only care about Brandy.
Wow, Glyza. Wow, you just say things like that where
She
your
means to
friends
bully
can
me.
see them.
She
No,
means
I'm
she
taking
only
this
cares to
hyper
bully me.
literally, and
Okay.
I'm gonna
Valid, you
hold
should.
a grudge.
We should do the outro.
Yeah, okay, so
Please.
Nikki, okay, yeah, we're gonna start the outro and then Nikki will pull the names for the giveaway.
Mhm.
All right, so actually I have the overlay. We'll start from the top right. Kyrie, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us where people can find you.
Of course. Hello, everyone. I am at Big Dude Ray on the Twitters, but exactly as it sounds, where you can find all the cool and unique things I'm up to, which I don't remember all of them at the moment. So definitely check it out.
Awesome. Go ahead, Persephoroth.
Hi, I'm Persephoroth, aka Persephone. You can find me at Persephoroth. That's PERSPHIROTH. I can spell. I remembered that. I didn't have to panic halfway through. You can find me on Twitter, where I'm mostly active, Twitch, where I stream a lot of video games and the occasional TTRPG. I'm also the DM of Fast Times at D&D High, and I was on 2 seasons ago of Dimension 20 is a 7. So you can check all that out. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a few announcements that might be coming up in the next few weeks that you may want to be there for that I can't talk about. So hopefully see y'all there.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm next. I'm just excited about whatever that's gonna mean. So I can't wait for that. If you want to know about me, I'm on. Oh, we're gone. Goodbye.
I think we're back now.
Oh,
We're back.
okay.
We went away for a second.
It's okay. I'm Super Dylan on the internet. I write
Yeah, we're
games
back.
and then I play them also. So you can find me at Super Dylan and play my games or watch me play them.
Also, check out Femsplained, which is the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here to help.
Lovely. Go
Well,
ahead, May. We'll
Okay,
go
I wasn't sure which side, if we were going back. Hi there, I am Melee Damage. I played Potato tonight. It was a very fun, adorable anxiety attack as a dragon. And you can catch me on all of the socials at whatever they are / Melee Damage. I do music, movies, TTRPG. There's a lot of things going on right there. And right now, I currently have a sale going on games because I storytell as well. So if you'd like to check out more details for that, do the Twitter, and all that's listed right there. And hopefully I'll see you there.
Lovely. Brandy,
Please
go
book
ahead.
melee. Please book melee damage. I can't wait. I'm already signed up for a game, so
Mm.
everybody should be jumping on that. But yeah, hi, I'm Brandy Rose. You can find me on Twitter at the Brandy Rose, where I very rarely stop talking, a lot like Shochi. Except here I get paid to, keep talking and nobody smacks me. Mostly because I'm luckily remote. But yeah, hi, I am a game designer and I am a variety streamer as well as a voice actor with the Jackson Agency. And my main gig is that I am a talk show host and producer. I'm currently a host and producer on 10 shows, several of which I am luckily only the co-host, or I think my brain would stop working. My first and main show, stop. It's okay. I need an editor and I need an assistant really, really badly. But my main shows that are in their third and second season, Eat Crit and Cringe Warning and Camera Girl Interrupted, which just finished its third season, are currently wrapping up. You can find them on Spotify. If you put Brandy Rose on Spotify, all of my shows will pop up, several of which are still coming out because they're in post-production or in pre-production right now. And majorly, you can find me on Twitch at Cutest Patoot, so twitch.tv/Cutest Patoot, where I stream the occasional dating sim. I do variety streams, but most importantly, my main talk show is coming out soon in collaboration with Roll App. Everybody who ever said, wow, you should really work with a team, we got our wish. I'm working with Roll. We're going to be creating a show, or we have created a show called Roll With It, where I talk to game designers and GMs and I get them to design a game with me from nothing in less than 20 minutes. And then we play it after we have a licensed interview. So yeah, you should check all of that out. And I never stop talking about any of it on Twitter at the Brandy Rose.
Amazing. You are a host or co-host on 10 shows right now?
And I'm the producer of most of them.
My brain just fell out at the thought of doing that. So, like, more power to you. But I do think that you're actually a robot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we worry about her. we
I forgot. Sorry. I'm also on 9 APs, all of the dates of which will be released over the next 2 weeks.
Wow. Amazing. I thought I did a lot.
You do a lot.
More than I do. Ugh.
It's fine. I have ADHD and can't take medication. This is what I do.
Whew. Wow. Amazing. Everybody follow all these fabulous, amazing, busy people, please. I'm Aliza Pearl. I'm an actor, writer, improviser, game master, dungeon master, TTRPG player, content creator. I am a co-producer of the Stream Punks, which is an independent gaming group with my friends that we all met playing Star Trek Adventures at Geek and Sundry, and now we're on our own indie style. My show that I do once a month on our Discord, our private Discord for supporters, is called Metagame. Come check us out. If you support us at the $10 level or above, you can not only watch the show, but you can also get the backlog of all the shows we've done so far. So consider that. I also sometimes stream at Aliza, and I'm going to start streaming just with no schedule for a while. So just follow me on Twitter at Aliza Pearl, and I'll tell you when I'm streaming. And then I'm super excited because we have a few minutes. I'll tell my stuff. I'm playing in a Stream Punks game called Seven Raven right now, which is a Forbidden Lands 4-shot. And we are doing that as a ramp up to our next big campaign, which is going to be Changeling the Dreaming. And that's going to be an open-ended campaign. We're just going to start playing and who knows what will happen. It's just very fantastical. It's like character-driven fantasy, and it's very personal and emotional, and it's just like yummy, yummy stuff. And then I'm also going to be guesting in Kolak this season once that show gets going, which is very soon. So check that out. And then I am going to be playing some games at GaryCon virtually. So if you get a GaryCon ticket, you can sign up for my games. I think it's included in your ticket price. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing it. I'm running a D&D underwater adventure, and then also running Call of Cthulhu, a haunted tale that takes place in 1940s Puerto Rico. And the last thing I will announce is that I'm going to be running a full underwater campaign at D&D in a Castle this fall. And I'm super excited to go to that event because I've always wanted to do it, and now I get to do it. as a dungeon master. Yay. So yeah, check us all out. We all do a lot of stuff. I've had such a good time running this game for you all and playing with you all. What a dream table. This has been great. Is there anything else we need to announce before we end this stream? Well, besides,
giveaway people.
The giveaway people. Yes, let's go ahead and announce that. I saw the names, but oh, there they are. Sir Monolith won the first one, which was consulting with Brandy. Congratulations!
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. I'll DM you right after this.
Yay!
On Twitter.
Wonderful. And then the second one for I Spy was won by Shadow Ace. Yay!
Also, please
Congratulations.
send me a DM on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, please reach out to one of the mods and we'll pop you an email address.
There you go. All right. And then stick around because we have another interview. I don't have who that is in front of me, but if someone can put it in the
Is
chat.
it with Calvin?
Calvin?
It might be with Calvin. I think.
Okay. There's another interview coming up
Yes,
with Calvin Wong. That's right. Zaloon.
Loon. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic person and cool, interesting person that I want to know more about. And then we have our final game of the day. I'm sorry, I forgot which one. Is that the Dragon Hearts? Yeah, Dragon Hearts at 8 o'clock Pacific. This has been wonderful. Thank you all for your donations and your support and being in the chat with us. I love you all very much. And happy birthday, Glyza!
Happy birthday, Glyza!
Happy birthday!